'cause I'm already gone. So long, can you stay the night? 'Cause you're the thing I want. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Late at night, I feel you on my skin, you're all that's on my mind. It's finally sinking in. You're it. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. You move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's cover. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. You move your body. Electricity.
Welcome to Redalus's stream, as always with special guest Toffee, unless he's on holidays, where we'll be providing you the good quality content you deserve to see. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, as written about on esports.gg and retweeted by PPD, the biggest scrub tournament of the year has returned. Last year we saw heartbreak, we saw plays that would make you cry and plays that would make you cheer your lungs out in terror. This year will be no different. I hope you're ready to laugh, to cry, and to have your very grip on reality challenged as we see Clavs lose mid again, Coop not buy boots at 30 minutes, and Evan goes 0-8 in lane on position 3 axe. We didn't expect to be here either, but welcome friends to the Gooter National 2.
Thank you, Ron, for the kind words. Let me turn my mic down.
Holy
It's
cow.
way too loud. Thank you, Ron, for the kind words. Welcome to the car.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the car stream. My name.
The casting card?
Welcome to the
The
casting
casting
car.
card, that's right.
This
Yeah. Oh my
is,
god, is that lizard?
That's a legally distinct Bosnian. No?
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, I see.
That's me like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That was Pog. That was a great video.
Thank you. We've got plenty of kind words from Ron that we can use throughout the Go International.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, welcome. We're just turning around the corner, and we're turning around the corner to a new series happening today. But first, let me introduce my panelists. We have NPR, Zoey, and Ben from Too Hot for Dota.
Hell yeah.
Hello?
Good evening.
Thank you for stepping in for Toffee, who has gone out for the evening. A sociable bastard.
Imagine having a social life.
Oh yeah, hang on, right.
Yeah.
Actually, Ben's in the back seat. Hang on. Ben, Toffee's not coming tonight. I'm not sure if you heard from the back seat there. Right, we will of course need to shout back. We need to raise our voices so Ben can hear us from the back seat.
Of course, yeah.
Big parrot ears.
Yeah. Right.
Speaking
Is
of,
that parrot
where's
or like an ara? Like, I don't know.
an
The...
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I have to. It was my Twitch picture. It still is my Twitch picture from when I was like 12. And I dug
Oh,
it up
so
out of the
you are
archive.
underage on Twitch. So you're breaking rules.
Ah.
Questionable.
That's interesting.
No comment.
Some hard
Are they
truths
even called
coming out.
aras in English?
I
Or is that
don't
just
think
like a
so.
European language thing? I think that's another British L. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
may or may not have a very old Twitch subscription from when I was like 14 to period.
Oh.
Couldn't
SMH.
possibly say.
The opinions of
SMH.
this man and his actions do not represent this stream. Twitch, if you are watching, if there's any Twitch staff in chat.
Uh,
Anyway, who
Where
have we got
is-
today? We have Team Stray, who have all turned up on time, I might add.
that's right.
Yeah.
And,
Unlike another team.
and George Fourman and Grill, who have not turned up and have been having trouble joining the voice room.
Are they white
Haven't-
names?
I believe
Surely
so.
not.
I think Eri
Oh,
May,
I
They've been told about this.
I think Eri
I
may have
see 4 of
manually
them.
Oh, no,
assigned.
Oh,
they're
there
in.
they- there
They
it is.
are in.
Okay. Oh man, right. Okay, so let me tell you. Let me
No
tell you
one,
a tale.
very unprofessionally, no one went to International General to wish each other luck.
That's
I'm
true.
proud
yeah.
upon this.
Let me spin you a tale of the glory that is George Fourman and Grill.
Hell yeah, yeah. Because
So-
I don't know this team. Yeah.
So Scotty Dotes, a great lad, a lad from a very long time ago, a classic
Oh.
of this stream. And his mates essentially, who had
Right.
potentially one of the worst in-house teams that regularly turned up in the early days of the in-house that Ted had ever seen. But they turned
Yeah, you
up
see,
every
I-
week. They had a great name. They persevered.
I remember the name from like various like in-house iterations over the years, but I don't remember the players at all.
No, I remember Scotty.
Scotty Dotes. Scotty
Scotty
playing
Dotes.
in the
I-
in-house when
when
he should
was
be doing
this?
his university work years and years ago.
Yeah, how many years ago? Because I was watching like 6.5 years ago, I
It
think.
would have been. What year are we now? 2023?
2023.
It would have been probably around the 2017, 2018
That
era.
was
My
when I
God,
started watching the stream.
That's a long time
Little-
before I
little
was
Ben.
around.
Yeah, despite being the newest member to the Discord, I also have the oldest Twitch subscription of all of my team.
This is true, yeah.
But
ScienceWhizBen has been subscribed to Pyrian Flags since before he was allowed to be subscribed
Yep.
to Pyrian Flags.
My God.
I think I started watching in
But
2017.
if we check follow age, I think I have everyone beaten. Because I
Oh.
followed
Yeah?
in 2014.
Oh, hang on,
goodness.
pizza.
Oh, pizza's here. Oh,
Oh.
we're gonna have to fill the air. Have you guys fixed the audio setting, by the way? Just I'm gonna ask right away.
I have what?
Yeah, you
I
might
have.
do that. You know, it's
Don't
the
really
voice
chat
chat
for me
team
too.
on open mic and mute crow broadcasters, just in case, you know.
Voice. Oh my.
What's going on?
What?
Oh no, he's having an argument. Oh. Anyway, Team Stray. These
Team
last played
Stray.
yesterday.
I did play yesterday. I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, I am also rooting for them. They caught a bit of a bad L in the stream when
Bad first game.
yeah, they also got flamed a little bit, undeserved, I think.
Undeserved.
Yeah, I hope they've recovered a little bit mentally from that little faux pas, but yeah, I really want them to do well. They're
There's
the
been a,
nicest lads.
Sorry, I don't know if you heard that, but there has been there may have been a car crash at the intersection near my house.
Oh my god, I heard a man yelling. Or at
He
least I
was
think it was.
very angry.
Oh god. We were just talking about how Team Stray, how they played yesterday, and that they hopefully how they will have recovered from yesterday's faux pas on the stream.
That's all right.
And I'll like mentally feeling a little better today.
Yesterday, between game 1 and 2, obviously we only saw game 1 on the TED stream, I popped in. I gave them a motivational speech.
Oh,
I told them that this was clearly the hardest game, probably the hardest match of their group, and there's nothing to worry about with that. Like, this is. It's also unfortunate. It's also unfortunate that it's also the first match of their group.
yeah.
Like, more than anything else.
I think this series will have quite a lot to offer in terms of like viewership because it's a lot more evenly matched. I think, from what I've heard.
Yeah, this will be a good one. I think it will let us learn a bit more about the teams, especially how George Fourman and Grill, how their drafting has evolved from the old days, which I imagine has probably not changed at all. But we'll have to wait and see on that.
Wait,
Do they still have the grill?
They don't have the grill. The grill is no longer on the team. They've had to replace the grill with an actual grill.
More emotional support grill.
Wait,
Where
they are
George
not
Foreman and Grill?
They are not the turbo team, right? I think we have a
team.
I think we have a team who only plays turbo matches.
That might be this team. I'll be very excited if they are
That is
confused
exciting.
that they don't have very much gold at the 20
Oh, they are the turbo team.
Oh,
What the heck? Only 5 gold every 3 seconds? What am I? A poor? A filthy pauper?
Did they? Oh my god!
they
didn't actually cut my pizza at all.
Oh.
Just an
Do you use like a knife or like a pizza cutter or like scissors?
This is incredible. I can fold it in half and make a calzone because I didn't cut it.
Oh. Are you gonna do that?
I'm doing it right now. Oh,
What
god.
type of pizza is it? That's the most important question.
What toppings do you have?
We've got pepperoni. We've got chorizo. We've got what's the little green thing called? I'm blanking.
Jalapeno?
Not zucchini.
Gherkin? Olive?
Gherkin.
I don't know.
Zucchini and courgette are the same
Olives.
thing. Olives.
Olives.
What's the name of olives?
I'm a pizza enjoyer.
I'm also a pizza enjoyer. You know what? I've been celebrating the simple success of the pizza margherita.
Oh yes.
The simple, honest pizza margherita. Just really it does very well. It's so delicious.
I like
discount.
capricciosa. I don't know how to say it.
Like a what?
I don't know the English name.
No, come on. Come on.
Let me Google it.
What's the Bosnian name?
It's capricciosa or something like that. I don't know.
Capricciosa.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything to me, unfortunately.
It's
have a look.
offline mode.
What?
Is there an update?
I don't know. I'm in offline mode.
Oh no.
Offline? Oh no,
The
I'm
nicest
not.
pizza I ever had was down a back alley in Paris.
I'm
Paris.
back.
All
It
right.
was capers, anchovies, and olives.
That actually
It
was really
glorious.
fucking good.
It was just like we were in Paris in 2019. It was that massive heat wave. We'd gone to like some proper restaurants, but we wanted to go somewhere cheap. Just found a little pizza place like out the way. Sat down outside out the front. The nicest pizza I've had all my life. It was delicious.
Oh.
I'm glad to hear it. Just so everyone in
sounds
chat
great.
knows, we are still currently waiting on George Foreman and Grill to get in the lobby.
To get their shit together. What is going on?
They're currently 10 minutes behind. I think. Where is Eri? What room is Eri?
Harry was in there with them and has now disappeared.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
take that as a positive or negative sign.
Oh, hang on, Eri's messaging me. One of George Foreman and Grill is downloading the patch in a classic,
Oh
Oh.
my
in a
God.
classic goon fashion.
Downloading the Ah,
Took me 10
estimate.
minutes.
I don't know how, but
I'm so better
NPR
internet than me.
is both in my party and is also appearing on my friend list.
Yeah, same.
He just.
Pretty
Oh no,
crazy.
it's because you were offline and then you came back. You
Oh,
disappeared.
yeah.
And then
I'm online again.
reappeared.
I'm Schrodinger's NPR.
So we've got a lot of content queued up, ready for this stream.
For this stream alone, really?
For this stream,
cool.
we've got we have a lot of post-game analysis shorts that we can post.
I'm excited.
I'm also excited.
Should I play the Ron clip again, just in case? Just in
Yeah,
case we've got any
maybe
late
not
comments?
everyone was here yet. Yeah, exactly.
We'll play the Ron clip again. Ron will welcome everyone to the stream again, and I'll take another bite of my pizza. Right.
Dota is loading up according to Scotty.
That's fine. We'll wait for him to get into the.
Scotty's also not on the spreadsheet.
Ron is an entire category on Twitch. I don't believe that. Post me evidence, Emu, in the post. Don't DM me on Discord.
It says like underneath like your stream title. Does anyone read the tags English, Goonternational, guest casters, for Toffee and Ron?
Oh, I tagged Ron.
This is a Ron tag.
I put
The Ron
Ron
tag.
Right. Just in case anyone's missed it, we'll post the Ron. Earlier we had a nice message from Ron that I'll post again now. Welcome to Redalus' stream, as always with special guest Toffee, unless he's on holidays, where we'll be providing you the good quality content you deserve to see. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, as written about on esports.gg and retweeted by PPD, the biggest scrub tournament of the year has returned. Last year we saw heartbreak. We saw plays that would make you cry and plays that would make you cheer your lungs out in terror. This year will be no different. I hope you're ready to laugh, to cry, and to have your very grip on reality challenged as we see Clavs lose mid again. Coop not buy boots at 30 minutes, and Evan goes 0-8 in lane on position 3 axe. We didn't expect to be here either, but welcome friends to the Goonternational 2. We'll switch over to the draft panel.
Oh.
Okay, so we're seeing Steam Tray? No, Team Stray.
Steam Tray.
Steam Tray. Steam Tray won the flip. They're going to make their choice. They're choosing second pick. I haven't seen a lot of the new Captain's Mode pick order. I'm not sure what's good yet.
It's changed.
Too for Dota we have our ideas, but we're not going to share them at this time.
Oh, absolutely.
I will be stabbed if I leak.
It's basically like coin flip, honestly. I don't think it's more balanced than it was. I believe it's more balanced than it was the last time. But the last instance of perspective.
I've leaked so much stuff already, according to these two, that if I leak anything more, I might get kicked from the team.
I need to go into audio. I need to open mic and mute co-broadcasters. Perfect.
Yes,
open
there
mic
we
party. Yeah, open mic party. Yeah.
Stop cheering for Steam Tray in chat. That's not a real team. Okay, so it's
Dire team ban.
okay, Witch Doctor ban first. That makes sense. You just ban stuff you don't want to play against in the opening phase still, I guess. That's probably not changed.
10 seconds
I'm glad that they finally
Okay.
updated the Captain's Mode UI though, because the Captain's Mode UI was not updated when they changed how Captain's Mode functioned, and it was completely pushed off the edge of the screen on day one.
That's actually interesting. Because I believe we played a battle cup game.
Yeah, I can also hear you guys. I've just ignored you for now on
Yeah,
main
go
menu.
voices to low. To
There you
0
go.
on
Anyway,
the left
the
one.
fucking the Witch Doctor ban is not surprising. The OD ban is to me.
I don't think so. It's an easy Brood Mother. Who's playing
Mother
Brood
ban.
Mother?
This does feel like they are just banning things they don't want to play against.
I think they're banning bug heroes right now. Looks like. And I mean, I guess Invoker's not a bug. In like a metaphorical sense, I think Invoker is like a bug that should be squashed. But yeah, Nyx Assassin. I'm guessing there's going to be a Dawnbreaker. That's like a like a goon classic to ban the Knicks and then pick Dog.
Radiant team
We are coming up to George Fourman and Grill's first pick of the Goon to National. We'll have to see what they
10 seconds
choose. What they choose to prioritize. What we haven't obviously seen a lot of games from group stage. No heroes like really emerging as like the first pick. You must have this hero. It just seems like we are banning heroes they don't want to play against, and that's an Earth Spirit. Okay.
Alright.
Into
Instantly,
Slada.
Slada. That was very quick.
That was very quick.
Okay, so this Air Spirit will either fucking crush the enemies or just fucking lose. There's no in between.
Mhm.
There's
10
literally no in
seconds
between.
remaining.
I think there's a high chance that
5 seconds
it's just gonna
remaining.
fucking lose. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it could
I
be a
don't think-
mid Air Spirit.
I don't
Their-
think
their
humans are
mid is
capable
their
of,
best.
of comprehending how Earth Spirit works. I certainly don't know how Earth Spirit works. So I'm not going to even try to understand. I think it's just going to lose. At least, you know, not do well.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm very excited to see what George Fourman and Grill do with this Earth Spirit.
Dire
It's always going to be
team
interesting. Yeah.
I
I
wonder
have
if
a
they
feeling
will.
it's going mid.
I wonder if they will play it in the traditional POS 4 that obviously Earth Spirit was
Nah.
played as for years, but obviously
Mm-hmm.
recently with the changes to certain heroes, obviously Universal patch, changes to a lot of items. There's a lot more funky mid laners now.
Yeah.
If this was a better team, I would absolutely say this is a flex pick.
I'm not
Yeah.
that confident about Earth Spirit mid in general. Particularly at Goon
I
level.
think the Earth Spirit has all the toolkit
10 seconds remaining.
you actually need a hero. You have a silence, you have a stun, you have
5
a
seconds
team
remaining.
fight, you have everything.
It's got a
You
very.
look
It's
at
one of
it,
the.
yeah.
It's one of the rare heroes that has a high skill floor and a high skill ceiling. Normally, heroes have one or the other.
Yeah. It's a little bit like Invoker in that sense, I guess. Though I would say Invoker is a lot easier to play.
Now, this
10
hero. This is a
seconds
hero
remaining.
that I did expect to see in this series. The Warlock has really
Yes.
proven
5
himself
seconds
in
remaining.
this patch so far to be a powerhouse at every stage of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that Mullering? Who was it again? Was it Team Stray? No, it was not. It was against. It was Billionaires destroying. Who was it again? Help me out here. It was like the first game on Wednesday.
Oh, my sheet. Hold on.
Hang on, he's got a sheet.
I have a sheet.
Pass it up to the front of the car. Come on, right.
Well, there's only been 2 previous games.
Uh-oh.
That was Bad Lads
I
versus
shit
and Stray versus Mancaf.
They're
10
right. That's right. It
seconds
was
remaining.
Bad Lads. Yeah, they got mullered by a Warlock.
5
Oh,
seconds
did they play
Fatal
against
Bonds.
Team?
Team.
No wait, what? Am I
I
going
don't
crazy?
remember.
But I don't remember this happening, so
I
it's really
don't
mind
remember.
No, it
going
was.
crazy.
It wasn't. It was the Billionaires, and they had
Yeah,
replaced. They had replaced their mid with Match, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Who were they playing against? Am I going crazy?
Eye shitters.
The
Eye
shitters,
shitters.
that's
Oh,
it.
I
Yeah,
shit is
thank
doing
you.
the
My
in-houses.
goodness.
That was it.
Dire team
Yes,
pick.
thank you. Anyway, the Ice Shitters got ruined by a Warlock
Radiant
Fatal Bonds.
team pick.
There's a lot of insta picks.
Oh.
They
A
are.
lot of quick pick. They might be prepped.
Wait,
Yeah.
who is the plus 4 for Dire here?
I noticed neither team have their coach.
For Dire, I
guessing it's
think it
the-
might be
the
Crystal
Warlock.
Maiden. I think
Well,
that
Stray
actually
doesn't have a
Um,
coach.
Crystal Maiden
No,
Slaughter
I-
might
yeah.
be a bet. Might be. It's really.
10 seconds
I think
remaining.
CM is a ADFire here.
Yes,
I
it is.
believe,
It's
I believe
85.
this is David
5
and
seconds
CM,
remaining.
David
on the
Warlock,
Warlock.
David
Evan,
Warlock.
Slardar, and Vidicus Sven.
I mean, if you look at Radiant, they picked Dazzle because he got a new skin. And just want to try it out.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Cosmetic game is very important. It's important to look
It
good
is a very
winning or
good
losing.
cosmetic.
Not a single one of my heroes got a cosmetic. I'm very sad.
Oh, that is very, very sad.
Well, other than Primal, but Primal I already have the better one from last year.
Radiant is very flexible right now. Like, the Wind Ranger can go in basically I guess any of the 3 core roles, even +4.
I think you could really play it in any position. It wouldn't be amazing 5, but it's acceptable, I think. That's a reliable team fight. But George Foreman and Grill really do lack some of this like sustained team fight damage. They've got Earth Spirit ult, but it's all burst so far. Like you want to ravage, you want to kill as many heroes as possible and then get out. You don't want to let this Sven get his BKB off. Go around chunk everyone out of the fight.
Yeah. Who could you have? Like a Monkey King maybe to go in with, like Earth Spirit and tied with the big ult.
I think so. I think I would double if I was on Radiant. I would double down on team fight right now. I would just try and be all about as many circles as possible as we can put down on the floor.
Oh yeah, the circle strat. Yeah, for sure. Faceless Void. That's a fun one. Tide blinks in. Faceless Void goes in. They both ult at the same time and waste it.
That would be very good, actually.
Combo.
Ooh, I think you need to like I think you need to think about. Fuck me, that's a hard thing to say. The Tide Shard against Sven. Sven can get he can get really kited if doesn't.
He has a new shot. All right, the anchor. Right.
Yeah, the anchor.
The anchor is
if you anchor the Sven, if you anchor the Sven, like I don't need to.
Me in chat.
Yep, Ben, would you care to respond to the allegation that you thought that Dublin was called that because it got twice as big every year?
That's a good ScienceWhiz fact right there. I endorse and vouch for the validity of that ScienceWhiz fact. This is true. He told me this. I was there.
So, as Team Stray use their final ban to ban out Chaos Knight, what kind of matchup are they looking for here? So they obviously think that they have a read that it's mid-Wind Ranger, 4 Earth Spirit, 5 Dazzle. I don't know if George Foreman and Grill know these players at all. I know that Scotty does occasionally watch the in-houses.
If they had looked up the note buff for APB, or know it's even APB mid to stop, they should be banning Void Spirit. However, he looked abysmal on it when he played it, like, yesterday. So maybe they're just not going to ban it. But I think it is his best hero mid, statistically. And it probably does alright this game. Although, actually, it probably gets stunned a lot and goes in and dies.
Yeah, and if Dazzle gets his shot, he's just going to get hexed if he's not paying very good attention all the time. They have a lot of lockdown, actually, on George Foreman.
Super has redeemed 10,000 points to tow out some upster.
He's gone. He's towed out for 10 minutes. Once again, you can use your rocks in chat. The currency is called rocks to time out other people. Oh no, they're weasels. Wait, do we have rocks? Roulette.
I have weasels.
Roulette hall. Do we have roulette on? We do. I lost all my rocks. God damn it.
Oh no.
What
Rock
disaster.
L.
That's years of rocks. All gone.
How many was it?
19,000
Medusa.
rocks.
Oh,
Medusa.
They have gone for 4 out of 5 team green. Only
Dazzle.
Dazzle is not green.
Dazzle needs to step his game up. He needs to get some green
Clearly,
cosmetics equipped right now.
Whoever picked Dazzle must have been top.
I'm curious. How does the minus arbor interaction work with the Medusa shield? It doesn't matter, right?
I don't think it
armor
matters.
reduction. So
I think
you
that
basically are.
because the shield blocks all incoming damage, so the damage calculation would be done off the armor, but then the shield would absorb it anyway.
Armor is about like HP, right? So if you take damage, it reduces the amount of HP you lose. And Medusa doesn't have that much HP to lose, so armor wouldn't do much, presumably.
Oh no, I think it would actually because because the mana shield absorbs all damage, and armor only reduces physical damage. So if you are attacking her with physical,
Mm-hmm.
all it means is the shield is taking more damage. But if you are attacking her with armor, then the shield is taking less damage. So if you are attacking her with physical, all it means is the shield is taking more damage. But if you are attacking her with armor, then the shield is taking more damage. But if you are attacking her with physical, all it means is the shield is taking less damage. it's not great.
No.
Because as obviously the Medusa is going to get more powerful throughout the game, the more mana she has, the more irrelevant the armor reduction is.
Oh. Yeah, I think they were too scared of the stuns to pick Void Spirit.
I understand that. I don't think you could afford to play. Oh, we've got Captain Tidehunter on Scotty.
Very
Scotty
Those are some
Davis.
nice pauldrons. I've never seen those Tide pauldrons before.
Yeah,
Dazzle does not have the Collector's Cash Dazzle set.
yeah.
Just
That's
picked it.
on L. That's on L.
It's an
It's
L,
an
really.
L.
Show off new sets. Come on, lads. Spend money.
Okay,
Don't
who
question
is the
it, just spend
who's
money.
the most pimped up? I guess ADFire.
Who's the most what?
Like pimped up, like
Oh,
Looking
it's
the best.
it's almost certainly ADFire
Yeah,
right now.
has
I
to
mean,
be
I
AD5.
love the Wind Ranger Arcana. It looks really good. But so does the CM Arcana, I suppose.
it's actually interesting because Dar doesn't have any Fusel buyers. I don't think Sven wants to go to Fusel.
I think they're going to be
No,
relying
you're
a
right.
lot on. They're going to be relying a lot on the big damage and maybe just killing everyone around the Medusa. Because if you can kill every other hero, Medusa gets a bit stranded. I think in this game. Look at
Yeah,
that
but
giant face.
also the thing is, I don't think Slardar has an easy jump on anyone.
It's
Like
true.
you can jump the Air Spirit. He's very tanky. You can't really jump the Tide. Wind Ranger. I guess the Dazzle, but
Prepare for battle.
I don't know.
I think you could bonk down a Dazzle if you're like thick enough.
Good fun, have luck.
Maybe even a Wind Ranger. Good fun, have luck, says me, Evan.
Where someone
You're a
going my
beautiful
cam?
person
That is
with
the
a
bug?
charming personality.
How do we?
You were doing very
How do you
well.
fix the bug?
I'm
I
very
forgot.
proud of you.
Who's this
DC
hip
and VC.
dib panda man on the Earth Spirit? Game's had too low.
I have no idea.
I forget what this guy's name was before. His name
Uh,
is Hip Dib
Wasn't
Panda.
it the
Braxy
Hypnoberry or
or-
something?
It's
Oh,
Brax.
right.
So what we got?
That's on the website, which also has Shaft instead of Scossi.
Okay, yeah,
This is
I am.
going-
So
I am.
I'm not 100% sure that my
30
sheet has the
seconds
right
to
players
vote.
on it.
Okay.
Oh, they're
Red.
going
If
for
I
the-
close Dota, can I go back in the game?
If you alt F4, you can reconnect. Yeah. You
Yeah,
should be able
because
to
I
reconnect.
am in player perspective right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just alt F4, and you should have a chance to reconnect. They're hiding. This is a very
Yeah,
loose
they're
go.
going. Yeah, go. Kill that Medusa.
Oh, not
Oh.
leading with a slow or a stun
oh,
though.
no.
Leading with Niven. They got the stun off.
I think this Medusa
Yeah,
dies.
he's so dead. He's
Yeah.
very dead.
No
Level one at
assistance. Just on his own.
Gives the first blood to APB.
Oh.
First blood.
Arguably very
Fair
good
enough.
play from them.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
Odd
He
sword
has the
placement
bottle
mid.
now. Very nice.
Oh, I see what
Already?
you mean. Yeah, that is interesting for a die award.
Yeah.
I guess it is a bit more defensive. The
Well, the die award is alright. It's the rated award that's interesting to me.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
up
all
on
the
this
way up there.
cliff.
All on the high ground. I wouldn't put mine there. Is it like it's too early for the it's going to be dead before the 6-minute rune,
It is. Right.
and all you're seeing is that there's a water rune, which you should know anyway.
So keep an eye on mid.
God,
Who wins
Evan
this
taking
fight?
a lot of damage already.
I think Quat should win this matchup. I think. I'm not very good at my matchups, but I'm pretty sure Quat should win.
Oh.
At least until level 6, then it might go the other way. But no, the Quat should win this, hands down. I think, particularly getting first blood as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Evan not having a very fun time against
Yeah,
the
Dazzle is
snake.
2v1
AD
in
already
this,
half
this
HP
die
and
off
mana
lane.
top as well.
Yeah,
Oh, even more damage.
they're casting their spells.
They are casting their spells.
Oh, ADFire dropping low. No action yet though. This is double melee into
The last
It's a
Christian
CM.
was the wave.
which is not ideal. Double melee into CM Sven.
Yeah, you should hope to be able to like be pretty effective on the CM with a lane like this. Gotta manage your mana though.
Shadow
Mango
Strike
already
APB. Shadow Strike APB. Come on. This is the whole point of the hero.
Oh, ADFire going out of position, gets blood grenaded. And they
Oh,
get the first
indeed.
blood. That's not first blood. First kill of the lane.
Not the
Yeah.
first blood.
Second
First
one.
lane kill. Yeah.
Oh, it's Medusa. Ruining my call.
So is Warlock pos 4 actually a thing, or is it just another pos 5 in the pos 4 role?
I think it's. I would rather have the CM than the Warlock as pos 4. I'll be honest.
Yes.
I think CM's a much better aggressive in lane support.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
I think it basically just matched. It's just the matchup that matters with the heroes.
ADFire blocking a camp that's already spawned. Very
Oh.
interesting.
Oh, davidonstreet. There's no golems yet. There's no imps.
APB it has not cast a Shadow Strike in the last like minute and a half.
Not very good considering he is
It's
maxing
making me-
it.
It's making me very upset. He's on full mana, just wasted a bomb charge.
It's all right. It's all
Just
right.
cast it.
It's still early days. We are seeing the Sven actually coming out. We're seeing
Vidicus
both
has
characters actually with a lot of
popped off.
denies.
Yeah, Vidicus is pretty
He
pretty
is
decent
not
actually.
a carry
on the-
player until this tournament.
Yeah.
I think he had started playing carry before this tournament, looking at his match history, but was not known for it.
Oh, they are going with Vidicus. They tried to get under the tower, but the kick is not long enough. And with the one
He
point in
gets out,
Warcry,
nice.
he's out.
Just walks off.
And he can go
Play
back
my
to.
flaming of APB, the CSE mid is mostly even.
I understand what you mean though. When you're maxing the spell, especially when you have a water rune
Yeah.
ready to go.
He still hasn't
It's
cast
just
one.
free, isn't it?
He's
It's
cast
just
it
a
once,
free-
I think.
Yeah,
It's a free
just
spell.
free.
Possibly not. I don't really know. I can't really. He's saving his mana for E, I guess, for last hits.
One thing I want to draw attention to is that I thought that Evan would be having a much worse time bot than he is. Like, obviously he's behind a little bit on. He's behind by like 3 CS, and he's taking a lot of damage. However, Radiant
Yeah.
have not pulled once yet. The wave has constantly been under his tower. He's getting so much experience that he,
I think it's
quite
a
frankly,
hard
does not
skill.
deserve.
I would be calling for David to go stack right now. Let me have some of that solo XP.
Windrunner has finally got her bottle. Picked up the water rune before using the charge that it was in the bottle already, so wasted one.
Oh, someone took the
We
Lotus.
cast the Q, yes!
Someone remembered.
Yes, APB!
Who's
My
got the-
hero!
Oh, the Lotus has been used.
Interesting how 4 of the
David in
5
trouble.
members on Radiant have magic.
Oh, and he goes down.
And they have taken a lot of damage too.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
Evan.
God.
Evan, be careful! Why have you got a full wand? By the way, Evan had a full wand completed before boots, and that upsets me greatly.
I mean, if you look at Radiant, everyone has a wand on Radiant. A completed wand.
Oh my
wand
goodness.
strat.
Whoa! A strat! Well,
Look at all
wind
these-
range
look
does.
at all these wands and sticks. Wait a second.
Everyone but wind.
Everyone has a wand, like...
Everyone has a
only
wand
the
mid-
apart
wind
from
range,
Vidic.
man.
Apart who? No, Quap. Quap, the only one who thinks herself too good.
Wind doesn't either.
Yeah,
Wind
the
doesn't
mid,
have one
the mid
either.
don't have
Oh,
any.
what was that blink? Right, he has started casting the Q.
Good.
And it
It's
is
only
working.
taken him to a level 5 with 3 points in it, but it's good that he is
Maybe
doing
that's what
it.
he was saving it for. Maybe that's why he was saving mana for the... Oh, ADFire in trouble this time.
Getting punched.
And he goes down.
He's dead. Yeah. I don't think either hero should die mid without rotation under like any circumstance.
Oh, Quap
Very-
into Wind Ranger. Yeah.
Very
Dire's
interested
middle
to
tower
look
is
at
under
Tide
attack.
Hunter's quick buy right now. He's rushing Blink on Tide, which is a classic, but not really done at this point.
I don't
think.
know if Scotty has kept up with the meta at all in the past few years.
I mean, as you said, they are turbo gamers. So in turbo, the Blink Dagger would come at like 10 minutes.
Oh, you're right. This is the turbo effect.
So I do hope they are adapting.
It's a long way up on CS.
Yeah.
Particularly because of the Medusa. Has possibly ditched the lane.
I
at
don't
least
think
went
I
to
saw
farm
a
a small
small
camp.
camp full.
I think
Wisdom
he's.
runes will be coming up.
I think he's.
I don't-
He remembers.
I think he's being very efficient on Sven right now. He's pushing in the way. He's max cleave. He's pushing in the wave as hard as he can. He goes up here. He farms his camps. He comes back to lane. Repeat.
David has remembered the Wisdom Rune.
David has
Presently,
remembered,
Radiant
but
have
Hip
not.
Dip Panda Man is TPing bot.
TPing to the outpost, not the tower
That's-
as well.
Where is he going?
Where's he going? Where is he
I'm
going?
excited
Is
to
he gonna-
follow.
He's got a smoke.
Hip
Oh,
Dip
is it
Panda Man.
smoke?
He's smoked up.
He's still just gonna walk through lane.
There's been no pings that he's missing, but they are backing off. I think they understand that Earth Spirit has gone.
Well,
At
But
least
the
play.
issue is that the wave is at the enemy's tower.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
here
going
we go.
in.
Rolling in.
Oh, it's
They missed the
it's
stun.
works.
Oh, they get the.
He just
they're
walk,
gonna get
he
David,
might
I
just
think.
walk off. He might just walk off, honestly.
No, they're gonna get
David!
Oh, not a
Oh, David!
Oh, David!
It was all a bait!
David!
No!
No!
The turn!
No!
Oh, but the.
APB's here! With the DD!
Get more! Get more, APB!
Get
You have
more.
ult!
Go, go, go.
You know where he is!
Use the
I don't think
bottle.
he can
Use
kill
the
the Medusa.
bottle.
Stop relying on David to give you mana, he doesn't have any! Okay, you
Oh,
can't get
no,
this
he's
kill.
out of mana.
He stops to get the Lotus, you piece of shit!
Oh, at this
maybe.
point, I think.
Be a lot of mana, but here comes Evan! Evan,
Ooh.
2 hits away from a bash!
Windrunner is coming bot.
Ravage.
Here.
Ooh, the Ravage.
Hits
Oh,
one.
Evan, they might be able to get out!
Wind is going to
Does she
snipe
have-
this. Oh!
She doesn't have Shackle! Oh, you're gonna have to focus fire. You have to focus fire for this. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There was an attempt.
That was an attempt.
I'd say it's a war
Please.
for Dire.
I think it's worth the dire.
They
because
brought like 4 heroes bot.
And Vidicus is farming away freely.
Yeah, Vidicus
20
60
CS.
last hits at 9 minutes. That's
Doubling
Medusa only has
Yeah.
31.
he's well on his way
If
to
I
that
look at
Mask of
net worth-
Madness. I want
He
to
has
see
nothing
how
to
he.
fight. Oh.
200 on Medusa.
I want to know if he's going to go for the build that I would go this game. So the build I would go this game. You need Silver Edge. You will
Yes.
2-shot the Tide Hunter with Silver Edge on this thing.
Yes.
With this much farm. And that's all you got to do. They lose. Oh, he's ulting. I like this a lot. Yes, Vinny. You're not going to fight. Just
I'm
ult
rooting
for
for
farm.
Vidicus so hard. I was playing a game with him the other day. He was playing carry, went alright. It was like a 70-minute slog. He was getting microed a bit by a couple other members of the team. That I shall not name. And he was slightly tilted at that, to put it mildly. But I think he could be a good carry player. He has the mentality down. In
I
like a
think he could
major
have
way.
just kept going, honestly, Vidicus.
Nah, 2v1, he's not going to kill the
Yeah,
Tide.
true. True.
Well, anything to get him out of my lane as POS 4. What's going on? What's going
He
on?
played in the in-house the other day, he played very well as Earthshaker. The week before that, he did not play very well as bench. So I had a horrible game with him.
Okay, I have a question. Does anyone build Falcon Blade anymore? On any hero?
I haven't
Um,
seen it in ages.
So
I don't know.
there's a bit of Discord about it. So some pros are complaining that every carry in Heimamar pubs goes Falcon Blade first item.
Really?
The smoke was popped again by Earth Spirit.
Oh,
At
let's
least,
go.
at least they're buying smokes. It shows some degree of initiative.
He's- but he is rotating a lot. I would like to see him get this ultimate, or at least get close, because he's currently
I
level
mean,
4,
the,
hasn't
the
finished
wisdom
early yet.
rune is still.
Oh, there we go.
Still there. I wonder how long that wisdom rune will stay there, because at the present rate,
They're,
it's gonna
they're saving
level
it for
up.
the next spawn, and then they'll have more
My
XP per wisdom rune.
played a solo ranks.
Because Dire's not going to realise it's still there as well. They're just
I
going to
came-
assume they've taken it.
Played a solo rank yesterday. I went to
top
my
lane.
wisdom room at like 25 minutes,
Oh.
and there were 3 wisdom rooms sitting there. And I took
Ah.
them as the mid.
Unfortunately,
Kraken Shell.
Kraken Shell off the stun, he gets away. But again, it's kind of like
Keep
saying
down.
to the Tide Hunter, you are not coming to my lane.
Yeah, if I saw 4 people bot right now, I would be
Oh.
taking top tower.
Blink Ravage.
Oh,
Where's Blink?
very pog.
AD dead. APB's come down, but Wind is coming, and this looks bad for APB. Oh, what a bullshit shackle!
What
Oh,
a
forward!
shackle.
What a play!
Blinks
What a
in to
blink.
get him.
Very nice APB.
He's gonna
Blinks
get
in
out
instead
here.
of out.
Might live
Yeah.
here. Unless Wind bothers to get.
Oh, Wind Ranger!
Oh,
But you're still
What a
trading
power shot.
Good shot.
Bottom tower
a
is
core and a
under
support for a
Yeah, that's
core and
3v2.
2 supports.
And meanwhile, their carry is farming.
Base created.
This
But
is
Medusa
very
did
good
get,
from Team
Medusa
Stray,
did get a
honestly.
kill.
Oh, it's
That's
just-
a very interesting neutral choice for Vidicus.
oh,
It's
the
arcane
arcane
ring.
ring.
Yeah.
I like it. Sven naturally very low mana, doesn't build a lot of but he does build a lot of mana regen. So you kind of want to just inflate that
he's
pool as much as
Going
possible.
for
Echo.
Echo?
That's Echo
Oh yeah,
Saber,
it's
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Strange to go for the small items first. I don't see that very often.
No, I don't think that's.
I mean, I
would
like the
swap
like the
swap
Swap
thing
out the
now.
fairy fire.
Yeah,
His
definitely.
boots,
Just,
Oh, Evan in
he
trouble,
just
man.
trend switched.
Oh, he gets out.
he just trend switched.
He
Vinny,
trend switched. I watched him trend
What a
switch. to in.
gamer!
what's me Evan doing? Why you got so low health? What's going on here?
There was a bit
No.
of a team fight.
But
there.
if
No
you look
abilities
at
were used. How did he get so low?
if you look at the net worth, that speaks a different story about the game.
Oh boy, yeah, you're right. I guess Medusa has been farming mostly lane creeps, while Vidicus has been running off to this jungle a lot, which does it pumps up your like last hit numbers, but it's not great for your actual net worth.
Radiant's top
I'm
tower
actually
is
like
under attack.
curious how is the win rate out part the mid pop.
I'm a bit
Not
scared
enough
about the Wind
King's
Ranger. The Wind Ranger is keeping up with net worth, which is about 800 gold ahead of Quap, despite
According to
Quap's
my
3
sheet.
kills.
Is a legend 1 player, if my information is correct.
Goodness, really?
On the higher end.
I've
that's
clicked
the
on their,
cost
their
of
note
having-
off and it's only Archon 4, but they're definitely better than APB in terms of MMR.
Bit of a fight attempt going on top. I'm seeing a lot of rotations. How's Evan getting on? Still.
I worry about
500.
Evan falling off
He's
in
still
a major
500
way.
away
He's
from
only level 6.
He's only level 6. I don't think he's been farming much at all.
Bit of a roll.
Scotty's
coming
level
here.
9.
They're really trying to
Nice.
punish this Warlock, but
Yeah.
again. Oh, the Widow's
Red
coming
Bond's
in.
ult.
He gets the rock off.
So
No,
bold.
there's no Seattle to follow up, but there is a Quap ult.
This is
and a
good
lot of
on having
backers.
Kamaya.
Oh no.
I would have wanted the Fatal Bonds
good.
instead of the Rock, to be honest.
APB is doing this
He-
well.
Oh my
Drink
Kamaya?
still.
Kamaya is just standing there,
Standing still.
accepting her death, or his death.
That's rough. That's
This
really
is
rough.
good. APB played that very well.
Yeah.
Just
I'm-
ignored the tide completely and went on the wind and killed her.
I think we might get a disconnected message in a bit from the Wind Ranger because she was just standing still.
She was
Yep.
just standing
Oh dear.
I don't think it changed much. Don't think it changed much. I mean, could have wind runned, but it was mostly magic damage. Could have shackled maybe if it wasn't on cooldown still.
I'll have you know the past tense of Wind Run is Wind Ran.
Okay, now we
But
have
wind
2
runned.
wisdom runes, by the way, for Radiant.
Yes,
We got
2
to
Wisdom
this.
Runes. Let's go.
I-
This is efficiency.
If they put if Dire push top, I reckon they might go and check it. Because we have a big fat
In
golem.
fact, I would love if APB just fucking went for it right now.
Nah,
I don't
away.
think
Really?
it's a bit too bold.
too far away.
But if they take
Hold
top
and
tower,
Rash. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're
there's
right.
there's a flurry of couriers coming out for Dire.
Oh look at him. Oh look at him
Four of them,
go.
all of them coming.
Let's see. APB has the camera. The
I can get
10-year
3 of them on
anniversary.
screen at the same time.
Evan
Yeah.
has the I don't know what that is. It's
What
like an
is
ultimate
this?
orb.
that's the ultimate orb hand from TI-10? Question
Yeah.
mark?
No, I think it's from last.
Well, no, because
Was
the
the hand
one,
last
last
year?
one was the
I think so.
gerbil, which is what AD has, or hamster,
Oh,
or
was
whatever.
it?
Yeah, that was last year.
It
'cause
was
it's the
one
only
of the
one I've done.
TIs at least.
Yeah, it was.
I know there's one with a gerbil holding an ultimate orb, but that's not the same as
Could
the
be
one that
fun.
Evan
Yeah, all of
has.
the TI couriers have like the different orbs variations. Here we go.
And we're back.
Let's see if they gracelessly unpause without asking if it's okay to go. Oh, they won't.
Now, after recent events, APB has got right back into a respectable net worth.
This is true.
And this net worth table is looking a lot less bad for Dire than it was. I think,
Dire's bottom tower
in some ways, this
has
game comes down to if
Radiant's
APB
top
can
tower is under
keep up.
attack.
Dire
can
is
keep
not
up-
looking good in.
It goes well for Dire. If he can't keep up,
Radiant structures
I think Radiant
are
have it.
fortified.
But so far,
Well, they're going for the
He's
room.
checked. He's
with the room.
checking. No!
Him-
Duranbong!
Duranbong! What
they're
the
trying to get
hell?
killed. More important.
It's not. Okay, maybe it is.
They can
He
kill
gets-
Evan,
Not
but
if he
they've
gets
stopped, so
away,
they've just walked
though.
off.
Not if
You're
he just
level
walks
4.
away.
You're level.
Did-
You're level 6.
Did they notice? I don't think.
I don't think
Do
they
they
have.
even know that wisdom rooms exist?
I mean, oh, do
He
you
went and
actually know
checked.
that?
He went
Yeah,
to
he's
check
right.
and then left.
That would even fight more like he walked past.
Oh no!
No, he was definitely in vision.
Are wisdom rooms in turbo?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I was going to say was Dire is not looking good in terms of tower damage or building damage. Like all three tier ones are still like above 75% HP. The other,
David,
I mean,
David is going the slags build.
Oh,
Snacks.
yes, David. What's he got coming out in Korea
Veil
now?
of Discord.
Tower
Oh,
is
wards.
under
Just
attack.
Oh, he's got the Dodo Courier. Yes,
That's
David.
it. That'll be perfect for when Tide has the
Beef
type
over
of
top
insight.
room.
Has fallen.
Oh,
Radiant's middle
Kamaya,
It will-
he blinked in, you could have killed him.
It will be
At
very
least done a
good
bunch
though
of damage.
when Sven is cleaving everyone.
Yeah.
Because Fatal Bonds, of course, if anyone doesn't know, we had this discussion on the TED stream a couple of days ago. Fatal Bonds does indeed it passes on the same damage type. So Fatal Bonds will be passing on all the physical damage from Sven, from people who get cleaved to people who have already been cleaved from the other people that got cleaved.
Swap APB going Kyron Sands, which I think is, I don't know if that's quite
I
built,
like that.
I don't play this hero, but
I think
I
this
think it
is
is
the
good.
build. I think this has been the build for a while. I want to say
Yeah.
probably since the start of 7.33. When the
Kyron Sands is just pretty good. It's just pretty good.
we've hit a bit of a lull. This Tide Hunter though is actually falling a bit behind.
He is.
And it's kind of
Nevin's
concerning.
nearly caught back up, got stunned by an Ogre Bruiser. Will he
It's
get stunned
gonna
a second
happen
time? He's got stunned a second time.
Scotty, your hitbox is so large.
All you have
Oh,
to do
they
is
just-
walk past them to the other side, right behind them. They don't hit you.
Oh, Warlock and Tide,
Dire's
two ships of the
middle
night.
tower is
Okay.
under attack.
Past each other.
Are there any mods in chat? Because I want to bet.
Structures are fortified.
Will they take the 2 wisdom runes before the 3rd wisdom?
No.
I don't think
That's a
so.
good
I
question.
really don't think so.
Hang on.
my
Snoog is in
slice.
chat. Snoog, can you open a prediction?
AD fighting
But there are 3 more
Dab
minutes.
Panda Man top. Kamiai's come up.
Heroes from
They
both
have-
teams are closing in.
Oh my
Vinny's
goodness, what a
ulted.
stun!
Oh, yeah.
What a turnaround!
Hit him with, you hit him with
85 is
the
still alive.
all ultimates being
Oh,
used.
why would you
Huge
pick out
fatal
APB, you
bonds.
coward?
Get in there, Vidicus. Meanwhile, on the other side of the
Cowardice.
fight, still fight going on. Run, Panda Man! No, Panda Man!
This is worked out.
Dre! Hell yeah! Oh, they're gonna check now. Come on, please check
Come
for the
on,
wisdom.
come on. This was great.
This is great.
This is great.
Radiant's top
This is great.
tower has fallen.
I can just
Please go
imagine
check.
Ben.
Come on,
Please
APB!
don't
Yes,
look-
APB! Yes!
No! It's the one thing they had.
Go! And he's
Radiant's
using
middle
the bubble
tower
charges
is
as
under
well.
attack.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking rooting for APB.
Bias casting, I'm sorry. Won't happen again.
The thing is, that
All three Radiant cores have die cores above all 3 Radiant cores now.
it's not looking good. It's not looking good for George Foreman and Grill right now. They did just use, but they didn't have the Medusa with them. Medusa's still the X factor, right, in this
Yeah.
game.
Medusa
Yeah, for sure.
is very hard to kill.
She's trying to get her second item right now, the butterfly. I'm not a huge fan of it in this particular game, but I think it's like, I think if you're gonna go for a build, you have to go for this build right now.
So Sven's cleave pierces evasion, right? And
if he's hitting someone else.
does Sven
Yeah.
wants to go? Does Sven want to go for Medusa first in the fight? I don't think he does.
No, I
So-
think you're right. You're right. They need to kill everyone around the Medusa and then pile on the Medusa, because if she's
Yeah,
got
so-
no friends, she can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Man, this game goes to show
Vidicus
that
is
you
going
can't just,
Silver Edge.
you can't just count out Team Straight
Radiant's
because they
bottom
did
tower
poorly
is
against
under attack.
Mancaf. They're doing very
Vidicus
well.
has ran into a lad and
Oh.
not noticed initially.
Vidicus?
Vidicus?
He doesn't care. He's
Just
he-
take
he's
the
standing
tower,
still
lads.
like,
They're
take
taking
the
you
tower.
for a fight. They know that you know they don't have Ravage. Just fucking
Oh.
hit the tower. Come
Up in
on.
20.
It's 5 of them dancing around
I think-
in the lane.
Oh, they see
Vidicus
Medusa.
is
Initiation on Medusa.
Vidicus trying to go for the back line. Huge fatal
Nice
bombs.
stun.
Huge magnetize as well from the
Oh
edge.
my god, Medusa's going down. Medusa's got a
Scotty
dagger
going
in her
down. Scotty
back.
dead.
Oh, hell yeah.
They lose
the haste rune.
They lose me, Evan. Oh, they're going to lose Dazzle as well. Do they see Kamaya?
This could be a
Kamaya
hot
reveals
five-man line.
himself. Oh, that's no good.
This could be.
Oh, the Tumbler's toy.
We
Just
just
It
probably
short.
was
out.
almost so pog.
It's fine.
That was Vidicus
So take the
landed
tower.
a great Q there. Stunned
Radiant's
Yeah.
Medusa
bottom tower
and
is under
Windrunner.
attack.
That was
Pretty hype.
also
Pretty nice.
Vidicus's BKB reveal, I believe, which was very well
Radiant's bottom
timed.
tower has fallen.
Was.
Dire's top
And again,
tower
he's going for the
is
Silver
under
Edge. Oh, he knows. He knows the
listened.
build.
Stream
Yes.
sniping? Stream sniping?
No, surely not. He's
No.
Norwegian. He wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you can trust
Norwegians don't
Norwegians.
cheat.
Didn't he finish?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
No, he's
attack.
Norwegian.
No, I thought that David on Street was Norwegian.
I think
They're both Norwegian.
They're both
But
Norwegian.
yeah, I'm pretty.
Two
I'm
Nords.
pretty sure. I'm pretty
I-
sure.
Yeah, they're pretty. But I'm.
Where is finished?
Finish is Gore, right? Gore and
Flying Duckman, I believe, is Finnish as well.
Yoo-hoo. They're
Well,
Finns.
statistically, because we have 3 Norwegians in the Discord, that means that one of them works on the oil pipeline. That's just what statistics say. One.
Vidicus is definitely from Norway. I can remember that from when he was coming to Berlin because he like.
He
flew
also
over
mumbles a
some
lot,
mountains.
and I think that's what a lot of Norwegians do as well.
Oh, a stack. Someone made a stack.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't believe it.
AD nearly died to Tormentor there.
they smoked.
For God's sake, Evan.
Dazzle denying the shield rune he was stood next to.
Nah, he doesn't need it, mate.
He could have got blinked on by the corner
Famously
originally, so
tanky
maybe it
hero,
was the correct
Dazzle.
decision.
You got shield. You got Shallow Grave. You think Shield Rune is better than you? Come on.
Why not have both?
Vidicus,
don't need
nearly
it.
3k above
Okay,
Medusa
so
now.
Scotty has just been stunned by an ogre. About to be, he's probably dead. Oh no, Scotty. The BKB used.
BKB, well timed.
Did he?
Good magnetized though.
Also
Did he-
dying.
Did he?
He's dying.
He's dying.
They're all dying.
Dead! They're all dying!
They're all
They are
dead.
all dead. About to be. They are now.
Oh,
And the
AKB.
What a
grave!
grave!
Oh, is TPing the
dies
grave?
first.
No!
Not enough.
He
That
had,
was not
he had
enough.
shadow. Oh, he had shadow wave.
We had Shadow Wave.
Oh.
Oh my
That
god.
was good. They
What
all got
happened
the
there?
supports in the back line. The CM and the Warlock both got butchered by the magnetize, just like obliterated their HP, and neither of them could ult. Just evaporated, and then Medusa ult into all of them, stunned a couple, and was doing tons of damage to all of them.
Dire's middle tower
Vidicus
is
kind of
under
got melted a
attack.
bit by the physical damage.
Goodness.
There's a lot of magic damage
Goodness
coming out from
indeed.
that Wind Ranger. Finally getting
Yeah.
the
Oh.
focus fire that they wish to get.
Fight
Radiant's
recap.
top tower
You can
is under
see
attack.
3,000 damage done by Medusa and another 3,000 by Windrunner. Whereas ADFire did 0 damage and and David did 53 damage.
That's a single click.
Yeah, no abilities or items used on either of them either. They got silenced,
Oh,
I
that's
think, by
Unfortunately,
Magnetize.
couldn't get the golem off. I think if they get the golem and the upheaval off, maybe it turns differently.
Yeah.
But
Or even just the fatal bombs, to be honest. They were
Oh,
doing a bunch of damage, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, they got silenced by whatever the hell Spirit's spells do.
maybe
When he
think-
pulls the rock towards him, I think that it silences.
Yeah.
maybe
They got melted by
maybe Vidicus
Magnetize.
will learn
Oh,
his
they
lesson
know.
for next time.
Look at this beeline towards Medusa. Oh my goodness. How did they
Batters it
know?
off. Ults.
Just walk away,
Weird
lads.
and
Walk
turning.
away. And actually, maybe not.
APB
Maybe
is desperate to return to stone. Cancels the
No,
TP. Oh
Cancel
no!
the TP, They can't get there.
And this could very easily be a Roshan if Vidicus wants to come
Yeah.
down for it.
Go through.
Vidicus
Okay,
going
he
for
does.
the lane creeps first.
Dire's middle tower is under
He knows
attack.
what he wants. He wants
Vidicus,
He knows what he wants.
you could have an Aegis. Oh,
He
Warlock
knows,
got the
yeah,
kill.
next... Oh, he's been pinged by the Windrunner, I think.
Middle tower is under attack.
And they've left the Roshan pit. Oh, he's
Oh,
coming.
but Roshan's coming.
That
Look out,
guy.
lads! Look out! He's coming right for you.
He knows. Vidicus
knew.
actually a genius. He knew.
Radiant's
But
top
the
tower
tide is
is
stopped
under attack.
with the Ravage.
Oh my god,
no,
Emma's
the
got
triple
fucked
bash.
up by that
The
lad.
triple bash.
Radiant are scanning.
Here we
Oh,
go.
they know,
but
they
they're
can.
coming.
They
They're
know.
coming.
They do,
Brilliant
they are
Ravage.
coming.
Here
They're
we
gonna
go.
walk straight into the Watcher. They have been seen. The Rock.
The Rock, the Fatal Bombs. Ravage comes out. Dazzle right in the front, just blows up
No
immediately.
juicer. No juicer.
CMO
Oh,
on the high
these-
ground.
Oh,
Gets
the silence.
They all
silenced.
die here. They're fighting about their carry. Or their mid. Oh, their mid is here.
Oh, focus fire used. That means it's not being used on
Oh,
Sven.
BKB down.
Gets two
Oh,
shots.
she goes. She. Oh.
They're fighting about their
That-
Medusa.
Oh,
Oh,
my Dota is
my
just.
Dota's
Yeah.
frozen.
Yep.
Yep.
It's fully gone for me as well.
Oh, my Dota's
Crash.
crashed. Oh, are we back?
No.
Mine
No.
hasn't crashed yet, but it's
No.
still frozen. Oh, there we go.
I see
We're
a
back.
pause screen.
No.
I've received a wrapped gift.
Please
Oh my
pause, it's
god.
paused. No, I'm
Yeah,
out.
it is paused. I'm reconnecting.
I'm gonna
Shout out
reconnect.
to Cool Armor for sending me a.
Shout out to Cool Armor. Shanghai Major Production. Fuck you, Dave.
Oh my god.
I was talking about the Primal Beast set I didn't have, and he has sent me the Primal Beast set. Shout out to Cool Armor.
That's the new.
I've never seen that before. Did everyone crash? That must be an
Jeez.
update thing, right?
AD's not going to be back for about 5 minutes, knowing his computer. So I'm going to go for a pee.
This is true. ADFire is notoriously bad at connecting to Dota games.
That was perfect.
Okay, right. What have we got coming up? We've got
Take a breather.
Roshan not happy. It's true. I can see him on the map still. Look how angry he is. He's just standing there menacingly.
He is pretty angry. Win range is going Ags, which reduces physical damage taken by 35%. I don't know if that's going to be enough, you know? They just have so much with Slaughter and Sven. 35%, it'll do like a decent amount, but she's still not very tanky.
How good is Gleipnir this patch? On universal heroes.
I think it does depend if you're a universal hero or not, and if you need the control.
Because like I feel like if the Wind Ranger went Gleipnir and just Gleipnir after the Ravage and everyone gets stone gazed and just let the Medusa fucking
I'm
hit
back.
them all.
Just in time, I see.
Because I'm not sure what the Ags do.
I don't know if Gleipnir is going to be good right now at all anymore, because they're going to have BKBs. At least both Slaughter and Sven have BKBs now.
Oh, because I have all of my terrains and weather effects on shuffle. We've now got different
It's just-
terrain
oh,
on.
No!
Ah, they gave the Aegis to Queen of Pain.
Yeah,
Which is
and that's
maybe not entirely unsurprising. Sven has only died once, so maybe he feels he doesn't need it.
it's
I
also
think
just,
I
think it should have gone
it's
to
a
Sven.
bad
I think
Aegis
it should have
carrier
gone
for
to
Sven.
Sven.
I don't think so. I think give it swap. The Sven is a bad Aegis carrier. And I don't think he will die. If the quad blinks in and dies.
Radiant's top tower has
They didn't
AD
live
is
for that.
begging to do that Tormentor. I can
George
see
Foreman
it.
and Grill
It's
are
like he
not
is.
This is a-
interested in fighting.
This is a classic Goon maneuver. Going for the Tormentors, losing all your HP and losing your momentum. Actually, it's not that bad this time. They spread the damage pretty evenly.
I think that they're happy to farm with this Aegis until Sven hits level 20. Getting the extra Warcry armor against these two particular heroes is going to be very good.
That is pretty good, yeah. Might even get the shard.
I kind of wish that Vidi got an Ags at some point though, because have you seen the Ags on Sven now? Like what happens? You have to
No.
toggle. You have to toggle the
Yeah, yeah,
stun on and off, and it gives it a new icon, and the icon is is like terrifying.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
just
yeah,
Sven
it
with a
looks like-
massive fist.
Is that the one that looks like the Shadow of Colossus?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, it looks
Oh,
really
he's going
scary.
NKB.
I like that.
It's like.
But I don't know
yeah,
what
that
he-
makes sense.
he's got
I guess
MKB
he-
Harpoon queued up.
You're replacing Wand for MKB and then just upgrading items. I think is it? I'm thinking about. I guess you have to get MKB. I don't think you can rely on any other hero to kill Medusa eventually.
Yeah,
I feel like you need a
does
blink in here.
die.
Just push the tower, man.
I guess yes, probably.
Just
Yeah.
push the tower.
I think they were scared. They didn't know where they were. Vidicus went immediately invisible. Oh, they've killed Evan.
Evan died.
I didn't see him on the minimap.
He didn't have his BKB, Evan. It's in your stash. No. Wait, is your Ogre Club been on your career the whole time, Evan?
No, he's just disassembled an echo.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's fine then.
Oh, big
Bush
brain
Fourman got
play.
taking their first tier 2.
they gonna
Oh,
do-
yes! Oh,
Are they gonna glyph this?
yes,
Great.
Scotty.
There we go.
Scotty's got the shard, but he's not going to get sent out. Scotty, by the way, level 12, I only just noticed.
Jesus, yeah. He has not been keeping up at all. Like, lower level than ADFire on CM.
They come.
David smoked.
We're following
Oh,
smoked
AKB
David.
being gone on, but dodges the Q, or whatever the hell that
David,
spell
come
was.
on. Come on, David. You can do it. I believe in you.
Roll.
Oh, we're following Vidi, actually. Vidi with Silver Edge pushing forward. Looking for any hero he can find. Ideally doesn't want the Medusa, but he does... Oh, he walks straight to the Medusa. Silver Edge back to timeout? No. Oh, maybe a bit
Miscomms there,
miscommunication.
some miscomms there.
This game very much still
Yeah,
has the
you need
capacity to
to...
get out of
Lads, you
straight
need to
control.
reset unless you're going to commit for this properly. No rock. Rock's
Wasted
still
shackle.
available.
Oh,
No.
AKB's got Ags. It's good Ags, that is.
Yeah, that is very good.
Yes.
They choose
And
to
that would
reset,
work.
though.
The
Their team
imps
does
destroy
stick
people.
together like a treacle tart.
They are choosing to reset on both teams. Dire not feeling as strong because they are worried about this Ravage combo.
I
have
think
been-
after what happened to them in that bot fight where they all got obliterated, they're probably
They
a bit
smoked.
scared of it happening again.
Using the new smoke. Give everyone the
They're
smoke.
letting Evan go first.
Oh, they saw him. They saw him
Very
under the
smart.
Radiant Ward in jungle. It's under the Dire Ward in
Oh.
jungle. They know exactly where the team is, and they steal the couriers.
Are they gonna catch Scotty?
Here we go.
They have, they've caught Scotty. Silence. Immediately purged.
Already Ravages.
Ravage
Where's
catches
Vidi? Oh, he's put an
Back to
anchor on
side, to
Slaughter.
Oh, what a warlock ult.
Oh,
Vidicus
it's
is turning
great.
on the Windrunner and not doing any damage.
Spen's getting
man,
kited.
Vidicus.
Spen's getting kited real bad.
He got kited real bad.
Hey, big
Slowly
fella,
at
sun's
the
getting
edges.
real low.
Oh my god.
Vidicus
Wow.
trying to go on the
Medusa.
Windrunner. Yeah, Vidicus went on the
You
Windrunner,
have
not Medusa.
Aegis.
APB's gonna lose his Aegis here, I
Blink
think.
again.
Oh no, misses. They really want to kill each other.
He wants the Wisdom Room. He's a Wisdom Room king.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't
no,
want
no.
it. He's forgot to pick
No,
it
he
up.
doesn't.
There we go. He's got it now. It's fine. David,
I
though,
do that a lot.
the walk of shame to base for the Warlock.
Aegis expired just now.
Okay.
Aegis gone.
Aegis gone.
Expired
Yeah.
key.
Vidicus fucked up though.
You
He
can
tried to
kill
go on the
Medusa
Windrunner.
here 100%. Like, what on earth is going on? Why has this Medusa got no mana? Like, at the time, she didn't even have enough mana to cast a snake.
Yeah, that should be a dead Medusa.
It's a
No,
shame
she's
we
gonna
didn't
have
all
a
that.
massive
Why
Lotus.
did APB just cycled like all of his, like half of his items into his onto cooldown and back? I don't know if he was bottoming or something, but that was a bit strange.
He did it and then only used the Wisdom Rune and then didn't use any
Yeah.
any regen, but it's
You-
fine.
you doing
Here's
it
a
for
top
the arcane
tip I
aura
have for the
effects.
goons. I started cycling my items in mid, and the regen, you get a lot more of it than you would if you don't cycle.
That's
It's
a
almost
top
like there's a
tip for
reason to
goons.
do it.
I really recommend it. I started doing it. I started winning more mid lanes, and I see most goons do not do it.
Most
Were you
goons
listening
don't
to
tread
chat?
swap.
Friend switching's hard.
True, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
The
Most certainly not.
this is some old lore. No one will remember. No one apart from a few people will remember Traitor's Gambit. The Traitor's Gambit eventually turned out to be like he was being boosted by like a fucking like 7.5k Russian guy. But he taught me, if you want to learn how to get good at trade switching, you need to do it on Bristleback. And I did it, and I learnt it, and then I never bothered again. Because I was like, this is too much effort.
You know what? I think that's based. I think that's based incorrect. I think if you're gonna trade switch, you might as well fucking, quit your job and start practicing Protots.
Yeah.
Okay, I will need to check the
you
VOD,
fucking try hard, right?
but I believe Radiant has not picked a single Wisdom Rune in this game.
I think you're right.
Because the first two were, like, stolen. I don't know who got the 21-minute one.
I don't know. They haven't... Oh, the 20... No, that's the 28-minute one. It's
Yeah,
still
this is
there.
the 28.
Yeah, I don't know who got 21.
I don't know who got 21.
Oh, they got the Sven shard, Undispellable Warcry,
That's good.
and passively
They are-
gives 6 armor.
Also, could we get net worth?
Oh yeah, after the crash we didn't have it anymore.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good
They're
point.
not very far off a MKB on Sven. Bought the recipe first. I think when they have that, it might go to them,
Yeah.
because last time Vidicus got fucked because he went on the Windrunner without an MKB and
This'll
just
come
did
in
nothing.
handy.
Yeah, they just desperately need this MKB.
Yeah.
They need to. I still stick to the fact that I think they do still need to burst everyone else and then kill the Medusa.
I don't know. I think last fight, if Vidicus went on the Medusa and not the Windrunner, they win the fight. But Vidicus went on the Windrunner, did nothing, and then died.
Not wrong, I think.
Maybe now he has MKB, it's correct to go on the Windrunner, but last fight, I think they win if they don't.
Yeah.
Or they
I
run
mean,
straight into them
Medusa
on
has
the mission.
Butterfly as well, so they both
Vidicus
have
takes
evasion.
damage.
He attacks. Oh, BKB used. He attaches the anchor to him. You're so slow, Viddy. You need to kill the anchor.
The rest of the team
Oh,
is here,
man.
and 3 of them are dead. This is fine.
Okay, they know that they're in the area. Do they see him on the creep wave? They
They
do.
got him.
What a
Great stun! The invis,
They can't hit him, but they can see him.
the poison. Poison burns.
The power of magic damage.
Death from above.
The point. That's Viper, you dingus.
I know! I played like 2 70-minute Viper games in a row yesterday. It's in my head.
Like, honestly, my favourite part of playing Slardar is just pointing at people and then just saying, revealed. That's my favourite part of the hero.
I forget it even does that half the time, honestly. I've never
Oh,
played
wait.
Starter.
Evan only picked up the 135-minute route, so someone else must have picked up the 28-minute route.
Oh,
I don't know.
I
They're
missed
taking
it,
high
but I
ground.
where
Where's the
Yeah.
Medusa?
Are fortified.
Medusa is waddling.
That's forced out 4, and you know who's alive now. It is Mr. Crash himself has respawned in his top home. Oh my
Well, I'm not
god,
getting
it's
it
all,
back.
my game's all fucked now. I can't. Roshan isn't appearing in his portrait. Like, my game is completely fucked after that crash.
Oh god.
Open
Let's
stream.
hope that does not happen again.
my Roche is fucked because I don't see his head. I just see like his chin.
Yeah, I see
Rosh
his
is
chin,
fine,
and I
yeah.
just see I see his chin, and I see
Rosh is
because
good.
I've got the Ag skin. I see
Yeah.
the little Ag's gem.
Yeah, the little
Like the amulet,
amulet,
yeah.
amulet.
Maybe I don't think I've ever clicked on motion and looked at what he looks like, so I don't know if mine's right or wrong.
So, I need to do the math again on. I need to do the math on this Warlock Ags now. So, this is something I've been complaining about for a long time. You get twice as many golems, so it's a
Yeah.
net gain, but both of your golems are weaker if you buy
Do you know
Ags.
the trick? Do you know the trick?
I have heard of a
There's
trick, yeah.
there's a trick, so you can get both axe golems, like being the regular golem. When you cast the axe, you backpack the axe and put it back in, and you get 2 regular golems instead of 2 weak golems.
Oh dear. George Fourman and
It's
Grill
a-
are doing the Roshan
They're
on
doing
top
the
side.
Roshan. And are they going to go through the bauble?
They
They
have
pinged
no-
it. Someone,
They pinged it.
Vidicus has just pinged the bauble.
I don't think they have any idea. I think that George Fourman and Grill just pinged it.
It looked like a darker green to me, but could have been the Windrunner.
They're going to know exactly where. They're going to know exactly where Team Stray are because they're going to see multiple heroes under this tier 2. There might be a wrap. Oh no. Spirit just TP'd. Okay, they're just mass TPing.
Only one TP's getting off.
Oh god, Medusa!
Oh, not there! Half mana. She has the Aegis, but he's dead.
Oh no, there's a huge Fatal Bombs.
So many.
But where's Vidicus? There's Vidicus! 3 shots the Dazzle, but he can't hit the
No
Medusa.
reveal on the Glimmer. The Dazzle got it off before he died.
Vidicus getting
Vidicus
very
got
kited.
in one.
There we go. There might be a turn here.
Oh, he did not get hit by the dust. So he's away.
They still see everyone under this observer ward that ADFire placed.
That is fine, I think. I think that
If
is
they
fine.
keep walking
they got
away,
the
don't
Aegis.
turn, David.
No.
David!
No!
Don't have an anchor attached to you. No, he's throwing an anchor at me, Evan.
Oh,
No.
Okay, it is no longer fine.
And then David dies anyway. Oh no.
If those two hadn't died, it would have been, I think, a fine
Yeah.
getting rid of the Aegis for 2.
What
Now,
I was going to say, it sucks your Quap died, but you know, you take what you can get for a Medusa Aegis. But you're right. It was. It's not ideal. There's a
and they're
bit
gonna
too
push
much
up into
of
high ground.
a bit too much of save your friend syndrome there.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower
The Medusa is basically completed Daedalus now.
Oh no, she's got so much damage, man.
are fortified.
No buyback on
Medusa's getting out of control for sure.
So
And
Okay.
that's like your
Red.
ideal fight as well. You get the
Red,
block off.
as a tied player, Red, what level 20 talent do you
Dire's
go
middle
for?
tower is on Dire's middle tower.
It's tied.
has fallen.
Yeah.
I think
Dire's structures
I
are
underrated
fortified.
the Anchor Smash Kraken Shell talent.
Like, yeah. Kind of weird.
I like the Anchor Smash affects buildings talent if you're going for this like Deso build that Ashwin goes for. But
Well, fuck that.
yeah, like Ashwin and Plague are convinced it's the only way to play Tide now. Ashwin converted Plague today after seeing an abysmal performance in Europe West qualifiers from a Tide Hunter.
Who was it?
I forget who it was. I think it might have been FBZ in Game 3 of Secret vs.
maybe be running
Quest.
straight into the side.
Oh, why didn't you...
Oh no,
If you
that's-
leash him, he can blink, right? Or can you blink? with leash?
I have no idea.
I
You-
think you can.
I don't think you can. Leash normally stops.
You know what? This
Magnetized.
Earth Spirit has really
An
been
attempt
working out.
a Ravage.
Rampage Vidicus not here. Vidicus not here. He's coming in.
Where is Vidicus?
And now
Maybe
he's running
Vidicus
away.
can clean up.
Now he's
No.
running.
No.
That was a fuck up.
Unfortunately, this is going to be another one
Don't chase, please.
that kicks Scotty into the face.
This Earth Spirit,
Oh,
the fucking
you ulted,
Magnetize has
you
been
ulted.
decimating
You're
this
gonna kill
month. He has to have
Actually,
just fed.
there he goes. Gone. Did pop ult for that.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
It is only like 80-second cooldown, I guess.
Yeah,
This
they
Ben
push high
will
ground
never
now.
win a major. Of course he won't. He's trying his best.
Guardian Medusa.
It's a dead even game.
He's
And
dead
yeah,
even.
Medusa is not far off from
I-
25 split shot.
I don't think that you want to be dead even against a Medusa at 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
It's just
This
not
is
done,
looking-
and unfortunately Medusa picking up arguably one of the better tier 4s in this situation for even more
Oh,
magic
pretty good
resistance and evasion.
And the Invis, because Vidicus isn't going to be carrying dust.
No.
Vidicus very smartly saving for buyback. Very
Yeah, unlike his
heads-up decision.
Warlock, who's got
Oh,
7
nice
dust in
armor.
his backpack. There we go, he
7
switched it in.
dust? How does
7
he have
dust.
7 dust?
They're traumatized. They're traumatized by...
God.
Isn't that like
7
500
dust?
gold? That's like 500 gold, isn't it?
I mean, the
Sometimes 80.
Warlock is basically up
Uh,
to 3 right now.
Oh no, it's not
A,
that
a little less, but about that, yeah.
560. 560 gold worth. of
That's
dust.
a good point, Squidgel. How are both POS 3s so poor?
They're not
POS
farmers.
3s. POS 3s are very often support players who are scared to play POS 1,
Oh,
but they
the-
don't know how to farm.
Oh, he really thought he was catching someone there on Evan. He just started capturing the outpost instead.
Big fight, they're split.
no.
No Earth
It's the
Spirit.
exact same location again that they just
No Earth Spirit
fought.
this time.
No, Ravage too.
Oh, what? Hit the ball. I don't even know what that was.
Oh, he's gonna get Medusa
By
here.
ADFire.
Nice. They're dying. They're all dead.
We mocked the 7 dust, but he used one of them.
He didn't use one of them.
He did use one of them. Someone else dusted. David. Oh
There
dear.
was no Earth Spirit there. I think Earth Spirit is secretly on the download the critical part of Radiant's fight.
And also, yeah, you're right.
He magnetizes the supports, and they don't do anything. And that fight, they did something.
Medusa has also
they
bought out 4 Ags just before that fight, so she does not have buyback.
Vidicus 7.2 thousand damage done in that fight on the fight recap.
Radiant structures.
Medusa only managing 3.5.
Yeah, they didn't have Ravage with them, which is a big mistake, and also didn't have the Earth Spirit with them.
Yeah.
Right, you need to get as
Basically,
much as
their
possible.
whole.
There was
whole
some
team.
Hog
you go high
Poison
ground,
Touch
yeah.
Hex
Yeah.
from the Dazzle, but it wasn't enough.
Like, you know that they haven't got anything. You don't know if Stone Gaze is up. We know obviously that it's going to be up when Medusa respawns, but I wouldn't be opposed to them just hitting this tier 3 at least a
what a
couple
bullshit
of
shackle.
times. Oh, they were anticipating the burst sprint roll in.
What a game of
Oh, I play so bad, it's made me
the
sneeze.
Delta split.
Oh, he's turned into an imp. Get him! Yes, him!
Radiant's middle tower.
Why would you do that? The Medusa is...
Oh, it's worked out for him so far, and as soon as
But he's not got magnetized. They paused the game.
they paused, someone AFK? Medusa? Lag on Medusa. Okay.
It's like a game of Pro Don'ts.
Oh my
lag,
god,
lag.
fix your fucking game, Valve, please!
Discord lag.
If the UK ever held a
Phone.
major, it would be erected around Stonehenge, players sitting in the middle, Gaben dressed like a druid. Now that I would enjoy. That I would really enjoy. PC slideshow, fair enough. Oh my
And
god.
that really swung it in favor of the Dire.
Yeah.
11k net worth advantage.
Now,
It was less than a K only a few minutes ago. If we look at the
Yeah.
graph,
oh, we have
big
graphs.
swing on the graph.
Let's see if I remember what button the graphs are
Oh,
attached to. Nope, that's scoreboard.
Just-
There they are.
There they are.
Here's some
Big
graphs.
swing in favour of Radiant, and they immediately threw it back to how it was before.
They're like those mountains in Kung Fu Panda.
Ah, finally a worthy opponent. Vidicus, if you're watching this game
It's
back,
sterile as well.
I'm directly addressing Vidicus now if he's watching the replay of this game. Vidicus, going for the Satanic at this point, what are you going to do about losing the burst attack speed from your mom? How are you going to counteract that? I think this is a mistake, especially going for a Satanic versus Medusa. Lifesteal does not work against Medusa because all the damage is absorbed by Mana Shield, which means that you're lifestealing nothing.
Yeah. I think he needs a Swift Blink instead of the Mom.
Yeah.
David used one of his 7 dust, now only has 6.
Oh,
I also
what did he-
think he should
This'll
have
come in handy.
disassembled the mom for
Absolutely, you should.
for
I was
both
hoping.
like the bit in the MKB and the Satanic, I guess, if you are going
Radiant are
Satanic.
scanning.
Yeah, like when I play Sven, I normally
Oh, there's a
disassemble.
cheese! They forgot the cheese!
Oh, free cheese! Yes, Evan.
Oh, they took it.
Oh, he just picks up a cheese.
When I play Sven, I normally
Imagine walking
disassemble.
into a cave, finding like a wheel of cheese and saying, "Oh, a free cheese."
Well, most
Hell
cheese
yeah.
most cheese is aged in caves.
In
I
caves,
guess that's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
Cheddar
that's true. Yeah,
Gorge.
this
Cheddar
is true.
Gorge.
you can't say that most cheese is aged
Well,
in
it's where I
caves.
associate aging cheese with.
What, you associate cheese with caves?
Yes, because there's a family story of my dad and his dad spending the Queen's coronation, or not the Queen's coronation, the royal wedding or something, down Cheddar Gorge because they wanted to run away from it.
Oh,
And
nice.
so in my head, I've always associated cheese with gorges.
I don't think that's entirely wrong, by the way. I think plenty of cheeses do get aged in caves.
I don't know
That's
about
my
caves. I mean,
science whiz fact of my own there.
dark places maybe, but caves?
I believe it. I believe this immediately. I'm not going to like think critically about this.
I
at
mean,
all.
maybe in a third world country like Bosnia, but I don't know. In the West.
Really gorgeous, it's a famous place. Google it.
Is,
named
is
after.
Bosnia known for its cheeses?
I mean, every country has a cheese.
Maybe. Yeah.
That's where the cheddar
guess so.
man's from.
Where's
Who is the cheddar man?
The cheddar man
not
is
know the cheddar man?
Britain's oldest complete human skeleton.
Oh, okay. I thought it just meant like a man made of cheddar.
Oh, it's going to be a massive fight.
Big
Well, I'm talking about
big
cheddar.
fight.
David, yes, he gets hexed. Where's the little bonds, David?
Please,
David, he
Bond.
needs to get it off.
Stun!
He's being chain stunned on David. He gets it off.
Scotty clean,
He gets it off on one hero.
No mana on Medusa.
Vidicus!
Dead.
Vidicus!
Not dead. The grave!
Oh, Medusa! Both of her bars at the top are completely
He
empty.
lotus the bomb so that
Oh,
lotus
he
the-
lotus the bomb.
Oh my god, the one hero that got...
he
No.
casted the bonds on the Earth Spirit, which Lotus on his own team, and then Medusa just fucked them
Where's
all.
my fight recap button? I don't have one. I want to see how much damage Medusa did.
Oh my god, this is actually.
David.
Oh,
did.
David. Oh, the golem though! Yes, golem! Get him!
Vidicus ball
He's
back
losing the
in anger.
1v1 to the golem! Get in there!
Oh, my fight recap button's here. 6.8k damage on the
Oh,
Medusa,
nice! So
5.2
when David dies, it spawns a non-Ags golem.
Oh
That's
no!
good to know.
APB dieback!
Oh no.
Oh,
That's a
APB.
disaster.
Dire's bottom
Did they not have
APB?
ults then? No, they could have just waited. They could have waited.
In the previous fight, APD did like half of the damage of Dire, and now he's diebacked for 2 minutes.
Excellent gameplay from George Fourman and Grill though, punishing
Where are they going to
these
get the
aggressive
6.3k
moves.
damage that APB did?
Dire's
I don't think they are.
under attack.
This will be at least 2 Razor Axe, I think, if not Megas.
It just goes to show, like,
Wow,
like the
one
priority of
play.
your spells. And
Fuck me, one play.
I don't know if you can play. Actually, there's no surprise refresher, unfortunately. Has he got a gold refresher? I don't think so.
Graph.
He's
Graph is
for
going up.
400 gold off.
It's now an 80% win probability for Radiant.
Oh my
Excellent
God.
gameplay from George Fourman and Grill. Sentences no one has said before.
I think Radiant should be keeping going here.
It was so close as well. If
Yeah,
they had
they
the,
should
if
go
they'd
with
gotten the bombs off. Unfortunately, David on
Yeah.
Street, I saw in that team fight, stun locked the entire time.
Yeah. They had a massive stun on like 4 of the backline.
The Ravage was so well timed.
Yeah.
Did they then also get frozen by Stone
So
Gaze?
he got frozen by Stone Gaze, and then when the Stone Gaze ran out, he got ravaged, and he just got stuck.
Yeah.
He got the rock off, but he had no follow up for it.
And the grave was great. It's a great grave.
Oh,
The third Roche.
I hate the Roche
Nice
by the
size.
way. We see what just happened to Kamaya.
yeah, I saw it
You
too.
walk in that
Yeah,
bit and
he-
you try and click, and it doesn't let you click, and you have to like pass it to the form. It's really very annoying.
This will be the Aegis that likely ends the
Still not
game.
pleased.
Who gets the refresher? Tide? Oh, Tide has a refresher already.
They leave it on the floor. No?
So I guess the Earth Spirit then?
Yeah, Tide coming back for it. He cannot afford to cast these Ravages, and they also share cooldown, so it's not worth.
Yeah.
I might just
I know
hate
they
that.
made the
Medusa just ate her
Medusa.
eggs. They got an eggs from that. Medusa ate it, I think.
Oh no,
Oh, they got
Medusa
shard.
ate
They
her
got a
eggs.
shard.
She got a Ags recipe sent out.
Ah.
She had to
the blessing.
backpack her Ags for the Aegis.
Still got nearly 6k in the bank Medusa as well.
Did very well.
What's a
The,
back and forth
is-
game?
Yeah.
this Dazzle, Duranbong, unsung hero.
Yeah. It was. Without that grave, Medusa definitely dies. I think.
Yeah, that too, for sure.
What do they call people? Like an idiot savant? Idiot savant?
I mean, a savant is a word, but
I've heard that phrase. Maybe.
Yeah. Because as
have.
correctly pointed out by chat, George Fourman and Grill have picked up no wisdom runes.
yeah, I don't think
but
we
they're
saw.
still winning. Maybe wisdom runes aren't as powerful as people think they are.
So true.
So this is your
I
last
lost
fight.
that game. Oh, I got previous wins.
This is probably your last fight of the game.
If
Win
First
this
dies here, that would be big. He gets out.
The Ravage used.
Oh.
Ravage wasted a little
Nothing.
bit. Rock's used.
You need to kite out, you need to kite
Oh,
out.
Medusa got disarmed!
Circle.
Someone has a helped.
Oh, Vidicus, what are you
Oh,
doing?
Slava has a halberd.
Oh, they get Medusa once. They're doing it. They're killing everyone around the
doing
Medusa.
What
They
a
get,
target.
they get Winranger.
no.
Refresher on the...
Magnetized, big
Oh, Refresher on
magnetized.
Medusa. Medusa's just killing everyone.
Side
Oh,
on
but-
back.
No! No!
Reveal! No reveal!
Oh, but it's only Trickster Cloak. They see him.
He's there, Vidicus, he's there! The TP! Stun!
Yeah, no! Vidicus!
He hesitated! I swear he cast it!
Oh, no.
He pump faked it, I think.
He did!
Oh,
he
he
pump faked
did.
it! I
It
don't
was-
even know how you do that.
No.
Oh. That's 3 buybacks. And the
So
start of that
many
fight,
misplays, but
the
such a good
start of
game.
that fight, Vidicus ran around in a
Right.
circle at the back
There's a
and then
DD.
didn't BKB and got stunned by the stone gaze.
This has been a very enjoyable game to watch.
This is a
Despite-
good one.
Despite the 11,000 damage Medusa did to that fight, I still lost.
It's been a good game a good first cast to be back into
Been
at
hyped.
TI. You can't kill this Medusa, Vinny. You have to run.
Well, they forced the buyback there. That's big.
I don't
Yeah.
think that they needed to.
I don't either. There's a DD there.
You can farm with that.
I would have like waited there or like got a bottle set out or something insane.
Okay, can we see buyback status?
Oh yeah. Let's see if I remember which one it's on. Is it? Ah.
Oh,
No, that's XP per minute.
I.
Where is it?
There's only 2 buyback in the game
Okay.
currently,
It is on I. Cool. Right.
but
I
Two
for
of Radiant
buyback.
have enough money that they'll get buyback, so it should be 4 for Radiant and none for Dire.
Talk more about
That's
Scotty
all
Dotes.
5 Dire heroes buyback is on cooldown for at least 2 minutes 20 for half of them, and then 6 minutes for the rest of them.
This anchor is so fucking funny, and it's so
I haven't seen
good.
it cast that much in a while, it feels like.
Yeah, it was being cast a lot more in the early game, but it's so funny.
I just don't understand why they're playing bot.
I don't know. Like, they know there's no Roshan to fight for. There's a huge wave pushing in top.
Yeah,
Medusa
they
going
are
up there
keeping
now.
top.
Medusa going for the late game disperser.
What?
Now this
Why
is
would
an
you go
interesting
disperser?
one.
I
Oh,
have never
cool.
bought that item, I still don't really know what it does.
So disperser, if you use it on an enemy, it's like a mega slow. If you use it on yourself, it is a dispel, and it gives you 100% movement speed.
Wait, is it for the fatal bonds?
I think it might be for the fatal bonds.
I mean,
ATB
I don't
has
see
picked up a
anything
hex.
else. Because
Which
like
could be
at 25, Slardar will choose
Oh, hang on.
undispellable.
Oh, hang on. This actually got buffed. I forgot about this item. Using disperser on yourself now dispels all allies around you in a 350 range.
They need to be top, they are not
Oh
top.
my goodness, that's a heads up fucking
How much is
item pick.
350 range?
It's a
not
bit
very
smaller
big.
than a chrono.
ABB gone on. Doesn't BKB in time. Tries to blink. BKB. Blinks out. Despite Evan having gone in, they rock.
Oh, the refresher! So many rocks! So many things being used! Oh, but
then
no!
Medusa only
Please
took a
don't say they lose this fight to fucking Gale Force!
Doesn't matter.
The rocks?
There was
Rocks, fuck them.
there was 2 rocks.
Dire's middle tower
There's
has
4
fallen.
rocks.
They lost.
Fight
Lads!
recap.
Lads!
Fight recap.
The one creep! Jeffrey, he's doing it! Get him, Jeffrey!
This lady's going to kill him. If you look at fight recap, David on street, 4.6 thousand damage
Oh,
on the
Vinny
wall.
doing nothing in that fight, unfortunately.
anybody
God.
else.
Oh, the first wisdom for Radiant.
Oh, he's not even
Oh,
30 yet. Buff wisdom runes, please.
Dire's top
That
barracks
was
are under attack.
great rockage.
How do
The fact when Medusa's coming to take top, she's taking the racks. She nearly got niggers. She ran away.
You mean Wind Ranger?
Yeah, Wind Ranger.
Yes. They're
Oh, okay, he's
both
gone.
green.
He's out, he's out.
They're both
Oh,
green.
not a
No,
run.
but Earth Spirit's in. He's gonna die.
Panda Man!
What was he doing?
No!
I don't know what he was doing.
They lost their tier 4s while fighting top, by the way. It was chaos.
Yeah.
Dire's ancient
There is another
is
wisdom
under
room, by the way.
attack.
Oh, for fuck's sake, not again! Not again! There's a lot of... Okay, so people just looking to finish off their items. You got the late game Blight here.
Oh, another pause.
I think in that previous fight, we only had one Ravage. I think he might have refreshed it before Ravage.
I don't.
Because I only saw one Ravage, but I might just be blind. This lot needs some new computers.
I think I have heard that that the update has made the game a lot more prone to crashing.
That might be it. I haven't played since.
I mean, we saw how it just acted when they took the first Roche.
Yeah.
Perhaps a few more caches. Please insert coin into your CD drive to make the game
ADV
work.
and Vidicus now have buyback, and Windrunner does not.
But Vidicus...
The game swung back, but the win probability is still overwhelmingly in Radiant's favour, 86%.
But will Vidicus commit for the cool item?
Yeah. He needs 800 money.
The issue is, even if he buys eggs, what the fuck do you replace from his inventory?
Yeah.
He's
already bought the blessing recipe.
You bought the blessing, didn't see that.
Yeah, he needs 900 gold for the completed ags with buyback. And we're not too far off tier 5s. Is this going to be the first tier 5 game?
Yeah, I believe it is. I think this is like the first game that went like more than 35 minutes or some shit. Maybe 40.
I've said it before, I'll say it again on this very cast. I think Dazzle might be the unsung hero of this game.
Oh, that's a late game solo cross.
Has had some heads up.
Dazzle's had some, the Graves have been good.
I wouldn't say the hero. He's done all right. The
poison touch around Vidicus's BKB has been very good. He comes out of his BKB and he's suddenly a pig. Like it's a disaster.
Another
I think both
wizard.
The hero and villain of Radiant is Urshi.
Okay, wait. Can someone check? Is Wind Ranger bugged for you too? She's just like...
Yes, she's
stunned.
like stunned.
Oh, she's stunned. Yeah, there she goes, sliding along like she's skateboarding.
Yeah.
You
need like the Earth Spirit taunt sound with this.
Roche is not up yet.
Like the surf rock.
I've got an idea. Oh no, I can't do it because copyright.
Maybe not bound by...
Copyright detection. I was gonna play City Escape from Sonic Adventure.
I thought you were gonna
that's a good one. I haven't thought about that song in so long.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay,
Escape from the City from Sonic? You don't... Oh,
Eri, this game's been great.
Wait, why does Quap has Eggs Blessing while having a bottle?
I see. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, she's only got...
Yeah, she's
getting it sent out.
Empty inventory, yeah.
This is probably not the correct play. At least I will say... I will say for the items that Quap does have, these are all the correct items, at least. At the very least.
Ravage.
Oh, but this is a tanky CM, actually!
But they get Megas, they get the Megas. Refresh the Ravage.
hasn't even popped the A on this.
We got one rock waiting to come.
Where's Viddy?
There it is.
Where's Vidicus?
Use the rock, David, rock! Yes! Use the bomb! The bomb, David, the bomb!
They're getting her, Oh, they're getting Medusa! The Grave, it's not going to be enough. There's no way Medusa gets out of this. And they're going to kill Dazzle as well.
Oh, she killed AD on the way out!
85,
Just a crit, random lucky crit on the day.
They have...
Killed AD.
Oh my god, Team Stray have one chance to win the game right now.
They do. No buyback on Tide, no buyback on Windrunner. And there's another
no! Good game, Gaben. Please.
Oh god.
Gaben!
Fucking hats over a functioning game.
Ah, fuck me, dude.
What is it after? You know what? I think that the movement on CM ult, like it being moved to the Scepter, is really bad for her. I mean, obviously she already wasn't very good this patch, but I think that's been really rough. If she had that in a lot of these fights, I think she would have stood a better chance of doing more in team fights at least.
It's a shame I didn't get to see the disperser used. I don't know if the disperser was used at all in that fight. There was too much going on.
There was too much going on.
Yeah.
What do we have? We have dieback on ADFire. ADFire his buyback is up in 50 seconds.
50 seconds.
Not enough
and
money,
180
though.
gold. That's only 180 gold. It's like a single
Does
bounty
he
ring will do it.
have a money ball?
We can actually find out by looking in their neutral
He
items.
does not.
He
He is not even. He never even took it. No, I'm on the wrong team. Hold on.
No, he does have it.
He does have a money ball. I'm on the wrong team.
He could swap in his money ball.
He could swap in his money ball.
We are
He's a
1
pro
minute
gamer.
away from big items. And I also will
I
say
think
This
Yeah.
game, I think Mirror Shield could be good. This game.
I also will say that Vidicus made 4,000 gold from that fight.
That's a lot of money.
Holy cow. That's a lot of money.
Get your courier to the secret shop, and this pause will have given him time to think about that, and hopefully, as soon as he unpauses, he'll be sending his courier.
Ooh, but is this is this a gaming gliders pose?
No, I knew you were going to say it. Because I was thinking the
pause
same thing.
And just fucking win the game after losing a fight.
This game sucks. Pandaman not happy about the current state of the video game he's playing.
Enraged. It has been like 5. We had a crash that crashed the cast.
Yeah,
When did that happen?
I can't wait for that to go in the VOD. Right, here we go. Back to the action. He's having the axe. Is it the axe flying out?
He is
No.
getting his courier.
He
Doing what I
was
wanted him to do.
shipping out components, but forgot to actually go and buy the point booster.
No, don't accidentally buy out by buying the moon shard, because that is the sort of thing that would be bad.
Here we go. So if they do really have a 70-second window here.
Oh my god, Vidicus is just going for it. He's just going for the end.
Under attack.
Swap in the okay, axe delivered. Toggle your Q. Toggle it. You need to toggle it to make it do what you want it to do.
Does he know that?
Wait. Is it toggle?
He's got in! He's open!
It's toggle.
No. Oh, they hexed themselves? No, they
Okay.
got hexed by the...
No, but
They got a bunch of
Oh, has he
buybacks
done
like
it?
that.
Is that the outline? No. No, it's not.
but most of the time you actually don't want the hammer to, like, you don't want to go to the target. I believe so, at least.
I don't know if the dispel is attached to specifically the alt
It
cast
says-
or the.
way
I
it
don't.
reads-
Oh no,
wouldn't say it
it's
is.
not. Cool. Okay, so it just dispels now. It's
Yeah,
It could, well, this is Dota tooltips, so it might be like...
Yeah. You need more damage. You need more damage on both teams. This disperser should have. Actually, to be fair, if this disperser was a rapier, the game would be over by now.
That is very true. They're going on APB, but he gets out.
Okay, big items.
Have they remembered? Vidicus is
Oh.
farming them.
60.
Right, here we go.
Medusa, he's choosing.
He puts
Then
it in.
still, he
Oh,
puts it in.
choosing.
He's thinking.
He's thinking. Is he going to take Giant's Ring? Is there going to be a big Medusa?
Oh,
Vidicus is not
there
hiding.
are like fucking 3 good items. It's Giant Ring, Mirror Shield, and X Machina.
It's got to be
and
Pyro
that's about
Hat.
it.
What about
He has
Pyro
not
Hat?
picked
Oh, it's
They need,
Please
they need
choose.
someone
choose
out.
something Medusa.
There's two
please.
Dire
people
needs someone
thinking.
out. Farming them, they're not going to get any.
They got one mirror shield on Dire.
Oh, Book of Shadow, what the fuck is
Book of
this?
Shadow.
Book of Shadows! Holy shit! Okay.
I think he's just big brained that. And
Did he just take the item that gave him attributes?
I think
No.
he's big brained it and spent
No.
like 30 seconds thinking, oh, if I Book of Shadows Sven, I can do something very smart. And
Okay,
it's not going to work out.
They've got Ex Machina on Windranger, so they have double BKB on Windranger.
That's good.
That's very good.
Does Sven have an item?
Evan, you're
Here they
needed.
come. They
Oh,
found
yeah.
Medusa. Will she activate a Book of Shadows?
Oh gosh!
Oh my god,
Medusa's
Medusa's
no
going
mana
down.
already!
Oh no, Vidicus is going down.
Oh, Medusa
They already
dying.
hit.
David on street dying. The stun! The stun from the
No.
Death Golem.
This fight on
Medusa
two
is
sides.
dead, no buyback!
Windranger really wants to focus fire the throne, but she's
No
not getting a
buyback
chance.
again.
Scotty
Oh,
wants
no.
out. Scotty
Oh,
turns.
no.
There's
Buyback.
4
Oh,
buybacks.
Oh, they
AD
fucked
is
Is
it.
good.
Vidicus going to
APB's
get
going.
it? Ah.
They fucked it.
Vidicus,
win from here.
you need to go
Be
mid
down.
right now, my dude, please. You rampage.
David has pulled back sensibly. Correct decision
Oh
there. I
my
like that.
God.
Sometimes
But if
people
they,
are cowards.
but look at the play from
but look
Kamaya
at
Just
UK.
saying.
Wind Ranger. Wind Ranger's gonna stay behind and fucking ult the Ancient.
Do they have full? Dire have full, I believe.
Yeah, but
Oh,
do they
it's
have the
fast
awareness? I think that
Evan
me
is-
Evan is
Me
staying
Evan is
back.
here.
This is a really good idea.
Yes.
No BKB though. That's the only issue.
Oh my god.
Here she comes.
She's
She's
coming.
going for
I
it.
will.
She's
No, she's
injured
being.
though.
Oh, she's being very careful.
David's coming back. David's realised the problem.
Oh, he didn't go. He was here the whole time. It just died. Oh, she's going for it. She's going for it.
Dire's
Full,
Yeah, she's ulting.
Hold it! Fortify!
No.
Fortify!
Unless they don't have full, and it's just automatic lights.
Dire's
They're not using it!
No. Is it? No.
No! Yes, we remembered
I
the
remembered.
full button!
Radiant's middle
It was too late! Where's
Way
Vidicus?
too late!
No.
Radiant's middle
Oh, focus fire ran out. Focus fire ran out.
Radiant. That is so
Oh
good. That is so good.
My fucking god!
They
They're
won.
Holy
That
shit!
it.
That was.
They did it!
What a
They
baby.
actually won! I don't believe it!
Shit.
Holy
My
shit!
god.
Oh my god. This
What a game.
dude.
GG's in
What a
pre-season
game.
messages, he's so hyped!
This is.
What a fucking
What a-
game!
This is a game. This
Hunters
actually.
invited
Oh,
me
welcome
to
to
a party.
GTI, lads.
Wow.
Oh. Wow, and that's just game one. We have another one.
Game
This.
1!
This last moment will go on a trailer for GTI next.
Someone clip that. Clip
Clip
NPR saying
that.
it. Just clip NPR saying that.
Quit that! But I'll quit that.
Why is Warlock so small? Why is he so small? What happened to you, man?
Oh my. He's so tiny. Imagine if this was actually in-game. Like it's
Oh,
actually a game model.
no.
That would be so good.
Some heroes don't fit, and then you got this guy.
Okay, I don't know if you saw the last fight, but it got split in half. The Earth Spirit was with Windranger top, and then died. Instead of helping the Medusa, he refreshed and blinked forward top to try to help the Windranger and just fucking whiffed the Ravage, and then just fucking died. Like there's so many. Ah, fuck me, man.
My God, what an ending! Now that is a graph. That is a
That is a
fucking
graph.
graph.
It's more like a
Jesus
mesa now
fuck,
rather
man.
than those Chinese mountains.
Okay,
like
I
Alamo.
need to know why did they wait so much for the glyph if they had a glyph.
Oh, they were. I think they only just realised. I would
Yeah,
love
they
to. I would
forgot.
love to know who actually glyphed as well.
I reckon it might have been someone that wasn't at the base. I
think it
reckon
might have been
someone in
Vinny.
their base.
I think did the Wind Ranger just kind of bungle that? She would have
I-
had like a way to do that, right?
No, I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
sure.
I think that.
Because you should, whenever she starts focus firing, they should immediately fall. And I don't think it
can we
lasts
see
long
that?
enough.
I guess we can.
I want to know who had this
Too.
halberd. Was it David? No, it was not David.
It
It was
was,
Evan, right?
It was me, Evan. Me, Evan.
It was Evan, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let me. Can I? Hang on.
Yeah.
And then
Get in the lobby.
I need to message Eri and get Eri to add you to the lobby. NPR.
Yeah.
That was Pog. That was a
What
very
a
fun
what
game.
a base.
Right.
race.
Let's go back to the panel. Back in the car.
You're
So-
comfortable back there, Ben?
Yep.
Yeah, we went. Careful. We're approaching a corner.
Oh, I do have a fist in my face.
What a.
Yeah, we've been
what a
driving for
game.
2 hours watching this game. I can't invite you to the lobby. Oh well. Hopefully Eri will see it. I'll message him actually. Please invite NPR to lobby. I think Eri is trying to set up 2 lobbies at the same time. There's a bit of a
Quite
logistical
possibly. There are
nightmare right
currently
now.
4 series going on at once, I believe.
Jesus.
Oh man.
That's a lot of series.
So that's only game 1.
Yeah,
Only
we
game
have to...
1.
Man, I need to calm down after that.
Yeah. So do I.
Oh, they must be buzzing. They must be chuffed with that win.
Yeah.
I would be chuffed with that win.
Yeah.
I'm going to update the stream title. There we go. Oh, actually, I've actually got a I've actually got a special message coming in from Ron. He's got some stuff to say about the game.
Oh my goodness.
Let's find out what he has to say.
Oh man, what an incredible game to watch. Let's throw it over to our analyst to find out what went right.
And to find out what went right, Ron, we will. So what went right in that game, do we think, for the teams? So I will be honest, I don't think that the 1-15 Tidehunter is feeling very good about the game. I feel like he's kind of shown the weaknesses of the Tide. And how you can actually hide from him now. Like, you can just BKB through... Oh, hang on. Can you say something in Flax chat? Can you... Oh, there we go. NPR, here is the lobby password, if you want to join. I've just messaged you. It's just GTI groups, Team Stray.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of things happen in that game. I'll be honest.
Yeah, what didn't happen in that game, honestly? There was
so many jumps.
It was especially when they were going high ground. It's like hard to hit Ravage, right? When they're that far back, which was I think that was the right decision by Team Stray to stay further back, just to avoid those Ravages, those blink Ravages.
I think he was a bit too keen on Ravage.
Yeah,
yes.
David has learnt well. He knows about spacing himself out. It's like, not trying to stand next to the racks when he knows that the enemy team are going high ground. He's improved a lot compared to a couple of days ago when I saw him play Warlock in a TED stack.
Shout out to David, just like his capacity for learning in general. He's not that he's not been playing for that long, but he's improved so much in that time. It's honestly quite impressive.
But going back to George, Fourman, and Grill.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to their supports, Hibideri and Duranbong. Hibideri, who was the panda in that game, making Earth Spirit just making things happen, and Dazzle keeping so many people alive.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the replay is available.
Oh, nice.
No.
We can see when we all disconnected now.
The Earth Spirit was like such a terror. I would have hated to play against that Earth Spirit. I've been proven wrong about this Earth Spirit. I said it wasn't going to do very well, and it did.
It did.
Even though they lost, even though I was right about the fact that he lost, I don't think I was right in spirit, because he made that Earth Spirit work.
Absolutely.
I had a couple pros, but overall, those magnetizes were, I think, critical to about 4 different team fights where he just silenced and did tons of damage to the back line, to AD and David, and if they couldn't do anything, Dire got wiped. Okay,
do we think any team will ban any heroes that were featured in this game?
I think. Oh, sorry, you go, Ben.
The wind was somewhat scary. I think they could ban the Earth Spirit because that was pretty damn strong. And I think maybe the Sven and maybe the Quap.
I think the Sven might bait out a respect ban in game 2 from George, Fourman, and Grill.
Yeah, for sure.
Just for
maybe even the Warlock as well for the fatal bonds. It did a lot.
Good, yeah.
I think that
there were a lot of
Vidicus really showed how well he can farm.
But if I hunt them again.
Oh, we're in. We're in.
Oh, straight back in.
We're in.
I accidentally accepted. Oops.
You clicked accept.
I clicked accept, because it came up as the lobby just started. For
goodness sake. Right, here we go. Back over to Team Stray on Radiant this time. I did not see who won the coin flip. Did anyone see?
Last time first pick was George Fourman, and this time it's Stray, so it just should be.
Oh, so it's just flipped.
Yeah, they flipped it around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same bands coming out. Very interesting.
I mean, I think they have to ban their Spirit on Radiant.
10
it would
seconds
make a lot
remaining.
of sense,
Radiant
especially
team ban.
when you have first pick, but you clearly do not have an Earth Spirit player on Team Stray.
10 seconds
I will just say
Yes.
that outright. I'm sure
And-
that David
yeah.
would be more than happy to play it,
5
but
seconds
I'm
remaining.
going to say no. He is not an Earth Spirit player at this time.
I think they have banned the same heroes so far. They're banning Invoker because Kamaya is an Invoker spammer. His most
This is
played
true.
hero by double.
Dire team ban.
And there's
But they
this.
have banned the Earth
There's the
Spirit.
Earth Spirit.
Very good. They
I
respect
see a
the
Warlock
impact.
I think I foresee a second round
10
Sven
seconds
ban
remaining.
from George Foreman. I don't think they will first phase ban it.
5 seconds remaining.
No, that would make a lot of sense. Let's see
Because
what
they
George
have two second phase bans.
George Foreman is starting to dig into their reserve time as they think about whether to ban the Sven now, or because I don't think there's ever going to be a world where Team Stray are going to first pick the Sven. There's no
I
way.
think they should ban the
actually,
Warlock.
yeah, the
Dire
Warlock here.
team ban.
Bristle.
Again, banning a hero they don't want to play against or they consider strong.
Bristle is pretty strong.
I've
with
seen me Evan Bristle, and it looks less strong.
I've seen in the first
Bristle does
international,
look
I
nuts.
saw me Evan go 0-8 in
Radiant
offlane
team
axe in
back.
5
Yeah.
minutes.
Slardar ban.
Slardar.
That is interesting.
Slardar.
Slardar
That
did
was-
do a lot for them. A
That
lot
is
of
it.
like very pog blink
10
stuns, I think.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if that was the hero that
5
leaps out
seconds
as being
remaining.
scary from Dire's draft last game.
I think Team Stray just picks Warlock again.
It's a good pick.
Interesting
That's a good
how Nature's Prophet wasn't touched at all, like in this
Hmm.
series.
Do you think
just mean they don't have
the
profit
teams
players.
are aware of it?
I think they should be.
I
But
think
they
Team
might
Stray
just not have a
might
profit
be,
player.
but yes, I think Teams. I don't know enough about George Foreman and Grill.
Dire
say?
team
I think that
pick.
George Foreman and Grill. Oh, it's me,
Ow.
Evan Axe. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I mean,
Hype.
Ron did say about Mievanak.
Yeah, Ron did in his introduction
Ron is
message.
watching.
He was paid to specifically mention me, Evan Axe.
10 seconds remaining.
Now, will George
Incredible.
Foreman?
Let's see what.
5 seconds
I was just going to say, will George Foreman return to their Pos 5 Dazzle? Because in my opinion, Dazzle did nothing wrong in that game.
Yeah,
Yes, I agree.
Other
Dazzle
than get
actually
cleaved.
fucked.
Radiant team ban.
Jakiro.
Jakiro, the classic, the Goon classic.
I think it's
Scottehboy.
good in lane against Axe.
The Ags
Yes.
is pretty good, I think.
You are 100% correct.
I don't quite know what it does, but it looks pretty good.
So imagine a macro pyre, but then put
10
an invoker
seconds
ice
remaining.
wall on the side, up the sides of the
that's-
macro pyre.
Radiant team ban.
So it's
That's
hard
what I
to
thought it
leave.
did. I wasn't sure if it like that they stunned or not because I was like I didn't think they stunned, but
Yeah, it's just like it's hard to get out. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
falling in. It's like falling into a manhole.
like trying to walk through treacle.
Yeah.
I think Team
10
Stray
seconds
is
remaining.
concerned about having me Evans heroes banned out, and that's why they're
Dire
picking
team
the
ban.
offlane first.
Yeah. I
They did it
completely agree.
last game as well. I think
Yeah.
me Evan has a very small hero pool, unfortunately, and that's why they're just going for the
Imagine having a small hero pool.
So
yeah right.
Couldn't be
I
me.
couldn't be me. Yeah.
as we've
I
cleared
feel
out,
like it
we've
has to
cleared
be
out-
10
Sven here,
seconds
right?
remaining.
we've cleared out majority. We've cleared out majority of the bans.
5
Final
seconds
ban coming
remaining.
out now from George Foreman and Grill. From Team Stray's bans, I think they're looking to just run the Sven back.
Dire
Yeah.
team pick.
Oh, co-op ban.
Got banned. Now
I
that
mean,
is the thing
they
that worries
could
me.
pick Sven themselves here, and just say, okay, counter it if you know.
Yeah, I think
don't
they
think AP
could. Team Stray have the option to pick Sven on second or third here
Radiant
for their team.
pick.
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Okay, pick Lifestealer. Done. Game
I
done.
don't-
Lifestealer.
think that APB has that big a hero.
Does
And I
do they
think
play
that
Snapfire? They might be thinking about
looks
Snapfire right
good.
now.
I would
Support.
like Snap.
10
I think
seconds
Snapfire
remaining.
Axe would be a very strong lane if they want to play
That
it
could
support.
be,
Yes.
5 seconds remaining.
But that's what I think APB is the crux around which Team Stray will win or lose. We saw their last series. It didn't go well. They lost. AVB last game went well. They won. I think AVB is the crux around which Team Stray resolves.
I'm just having a think now. So this is likely an ADFire Lich. What are you comboing in lane
10 seconds
with a Lich?
Vidicus might play like either a Bloodseeker. He plays Bloodseeker.
He has played Bloodseeker.
I think Bloodseeker is very good against Phoenix as well.
There's the Warlock again.
Again, they're going for like a lot of team fight.
I like it. I like it, honestly. Yeah. They're gonna struggle with the egg, I think.
They need they do need a carry like this Bloodseeker that you mentioned.
10 seconds remaining.
Or some sort of hero with built-in attack speed.
5 seconds remaining.
What about Troll?
Troll is kind of difficult because you occasionally have to ult. Like, you get to a situation where you have to ult and you can't guarantee that he'll go for the egg. He'll go for whatever Troll wants to go for.
Mars Phoenix, that's a classic combo, isn't it?
Oh, that's a good combo. That's like first ever season of DPC combo. That's beautiful.
5 seconds remaining.
That's like mind control GH offlane combo. I love it.
I mean, they could pick Slark for Radiant.
I do, yeah.
Does Vidicus play Slark? It's
because you can dispel the slow from the Eggman, and it just fuck them out in the lane.
I don't know if Vidicus likes to play those kinds of fighty pos ones. From what I've seen from him, he plays really farmy pos ones, and Slark isn't necessarily that. As far as I know.
It's interesting.
10 seconds remaining.
Aries said a good point. It needs to be a melee egg hitter.
No.
Like it has to be Ursa or Slark. He's
Dragon
suggesting.
Knight. Is that a mid DK? We think.
I think it is.
Probably. The world's most fucking boring matchup, DK, you know.
Yeah, no. The most boring matchup mid that I ever played was in a. I was just queuing 1v1 mid lobbies like at random, and we both agreed to random, and we ended up with a Treant Protector versus Bane mid. I couldn't end the game, and he couldn't end the game.
Wow.
I couldn't get near his tower because he nightmared me, and he couldn't kill my tower because I healed it.
Oh, that's disgusting. Taking Treant on a 1v1?
No, it was random. Like, we both
Oh,
random.
it was random. Oh. I was gonna say, that's a dirty pick.
No, it was, it went on for 45 minutes in a 1v1.
Jesus.
Fucking hell. I would have just fucking taken the L. I would have said, just destroy my tower, please.
10 seconds
I made him concede first. We were both very stubborn.
5 seconds.
I remember that 1v1 tournament we played like a couple of years ago.
Radiant team ban.
Okay, Troll Warlord banned, AM banned. That's a good AM ban.
I like this DK. I think. I think AVB struggle. Like, it's a solid. He shouldn't lose lane. He should just be a solid, thick lad that can like survive.
10 seconds.
I think that should be good. I worry he might fall off.
I'm a bit
Radiant
scared.
needs like a right clicker, like a big right clicker.
I'm afraid that Stray are going to fall into what I call the Juggernaut trap.
Oh no.
I was gonna say like maybe they're gonna pick Jug because they'll be looking for like magic immunity for this Mars arena.
You pick Jug to lane with this Lich. You think your lane is strong. Your lane's
But it's
not
not.
strong.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
You're just thinking about best possible scenario
5 seconds
of
remaining.
ice armor plus spin, which you're not going to have. Like, Gyrocopter would be very funny, chat. All right. It's actually a really good gyro game. Holy shit.
Gyro's pretty strong currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
I've
it
had
lose
good-
every game today.
But that's pro dots. We're talking about goon dots.
I
here.
believe in Vidicus.
there's two sides of the coin of Goon Don'ts though, which is someone knowing how to play the hero and the hero also being good, like it's on the other side. And you flip, and if the coin lands on its side and it's a perfect balance of the two, then you've got a busted hero. If people see like a hero that's really good but have no idea how to play it and then pick it anyway, oh for fuck's sake!
Let's go. I believe in this.
Wait, does Sight Gunner target the egg?
So it targets. I believe it's true random. It targets something that's within the attack range.
How about
target
flag?
the egg.
Does flag target egg?
No.
Okay.
You have to attack the egg with your main hero, and then the side gunner will obviously choose randomly, and then flak will hit. Flak will hit every unit, but egg is technically classed as a ward because it has a health.
Did they still pick the Sven here on George Fourman?
They need physical damage. They have no physical at all outside of the leaner right clicks in the late game. They need. I would love for them to have something to combo with this egg arena.
How about Faceless Void?
It is redundancy for the arena.
Okay.
Now select your
Both teams have picked heroes that have red.
They're both keys.
All 10 heroes have red.
This is true. Thank you for this contribution, Ben.
Well, it's incisive analysis.
Wait. It's a pos 3 Phoenix. It's
pos 3 Phoenix.
It's Scotty on the Phoenix.
Oh my god, is this
Unless they have swapped roles.
It's
Scotty is
pos 4
misclicked based
Mars.
on the fact that no one is picking Mars.
It might be pos 4 Mars. Don't forget, you cannot swap in lobby games.
This will be interesting.
Scotty also said they had a prayer thrown
Yeah, they have
1 minute ago.
Yes, him did, Panda Man.
Wait, did they swap roles then?
They've either swapped roles or it's a pos 4 Mars, and they're going to give the Phoenix farm priority, which isn't the worst.
No, there's no way to fucking play Phoenix Mars.
But it could just be that Panda Man is a better Mars player.
Props to them for challenging the switching roles within reason rule. Let's see how far it gets them.
Let's check the chat. Classic GF and G. We have a player frozen. Okay, so
they said that just as he picked the hero, so I wonder if that had something to do with it or not. Or it might be that Mars is still frozen and it took the whole minute, and then at the end of the phase he got the hero that was left.
Man, can anything beat the ending of that first game in this game?
I think we might have an insta-pause. Because I don't think...
Yeah, because they've got someone who's frozen.
Yeah.
Just before we go into the game, predictions. Who do we like off draft?
Ooh, hold on, let me have another look.
I think I
kind of
play
like Team Stray, yeah.
Many circles.
It takes a lot to pull off the Mars
You're a beautiful
Phoenix
person with a
like
charming
combo.
personality.
It takes like some pretty serious coordination, and I don't know if the Goons have that kind of coordination. We'll see, of course. If they can pull it off, they will win a lot of team fights, I think.
I think the draft is even. But I think based on the last game performance, I think Team Stray might just edge it. I do again think that a lot of it comes down to APB mid lane in general. So
I also think it depends on
there.
it depends on whether they can find the sniper in team fights, which is always a struggle when it comes to Goon games. If the sniper is left to his own devices, he has a free game. The Axe has a big job because he has to basically jump both Lina and the sniper, and then survive the Mars Phoenix ult to control the team fight. So maybe it's not as Team Stray favored as I first thought.
Oh, the cosmetic bug. We might
the
have
Phoenix
a
one.
light show, yeah.
Oh boy.
If he has the bug.
Almost forgot the overlay.
It looks like it does. It looks like it does. I can always see like a line of blue stretching out.
Where does it go? It goes to this
Southeast.
rock.
goes into a lot. Oh, it does go into the rock. I thought it went into
What secrets does this rock hold?
That is the rock from which Earth Spirit was raised.
Earth Spirit was. Right, you don't know your lore, right?
I don't know my lore. I'm
think-
not a lore reader, I'll admit it.
I think that is the rock to which Prometheus was chained when he stole fire from the gods.
No, that's
And-
Iraq.
And
Iraq?
every
we can't get political on this cast. It's a non-political cast.
It's Iraq, you know, Iraq.
Ah,
I didn't even, just heard Iraq, not Iraq, and it took me like 10 seconds to realise the joke. I have fallen to Redalus' suggestion, and I am ordering myself a pizza.
It's a good time. I can recommend
It's a
it.
good time to order a pizza.
hold on. What time is it for you?
It's 9
Isn't it
PM.
like it's
9
9?
PM. You can get
I mean,
pizza
I
delivered
guess-
any
I
time
didn't
of
get
the
out
day.
of bed till like very late. Okay?
I don't
go
think I could
to-
handle a pizza at
How do I
9
go into
p.m.
showcase mode?
Yeah, but when did you wake up? Sir?
Showcase is in scoreboard.
At 10?
No, I want to look at these couriers.
There you go. Imagine if you had a pizza
Oh.
at like.
I need to check my
2 p.m.
observer setting, my spectator settings.
Because it's my 2
Oh,
p.m.
I forgot I could do replays.
What do you mean it's your? Did you wake up
might-
at 5 p.m.
I
again?
might have got
You
out
can
of bed
do
at half
replays?
5. It might have
Yeah,
happened.
it's weird. Like you can open broadcaster menu. Yeah, I don't use it. It scares me.
Wow, that's actually impressive.
Like I can press F10 and I can do like hang on. So what can I do? I can like put this in, right?
Yeah.
Factor. This MF says factor.
There we go. So I can do stuff. I can do stuff like that.
Oh,
Very cool.
How's everyone's day been? Ah, hang on. I can ask Scotty. Scotty, tell us about your team.
well, we got internet trouble as well.
Grinder.
Grinder.
Nice. That's all we need to know about your team, Scotty. A Morrissey concert. Oh, what are we on? What map are we on? We're on the Underhollow. On the Underhollow map.
Under hollow.
Yeah, with all the trees are all just gem formations.
No. Was it the Under hollow like mini game where it was like the mini battle royale?
Yeah, it was like PUBG where you're like going into rooms.
Yeah. That shit slapped. I really wish they brought that back. That was such a fun game mode. I enjoyed that so much.
Right. We're not going to. If Harry wants to endorse, if Harry wants to enforce the rules about pauses, I'll let him do it. But I'm not fussed. Of course, rules for Goon TI. Both teams do have 10 minutes of pause time.
Is that per game or per series?
Per series, I think. But let's just forget about the first game. If one team runs out of pause time, the other team can donate their pause time if they wish, but they're under no obligation to.
Holy moly! I haven't heard that one in a while. What's that from?
I don't
I mean,
know.
that's the sort of the pulse rules are the sort of thing that matter more when it's like.
Oh yeah,
main
shit! What
stage.
happened in what happened in the qualifiers today? I didn't watch any of it.
Oh,
Oh, Quest went through.
yeah.
Oh, yes. I got 1 out of 2 predictions correct for EU.
I haven't.
Oh,
Oh, there
Yeah.
was one game between Team Secret and Quest where Team Secret looked really strong. Quest had picked Luna for some reason, and then Team Secret picked Razor for some reason, both on pause 1. And then Team Secret ran away with it and then lost one team fight and then it was over.
Oh
It was
man.
so sad. It was so sad.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. They didn't even have buybacks to defend the base. Because they were like so far ahead. They were like, yeah, we don't need buybacks for this.
Oh no, that is sad.
And they lost like 2 sets of racks. It was pretty horrible.
Okay, so in my regional qualified predictions, I went 3 out of 8. I'll take it.
What do you get for doing predictions?
Bragging
But
rights.
nothing.
No,
Nothing.
okay, good.
It's
I was
fucking-
worried I was missing out on something, something important.
No, it's
Good.
in. No, I put together a spreadsheet for Goon predictions in the DPC
NPR and
chat.
I were the NPR and I were the only ones who put in entity for EU West.
I do
Yeah.
not
Right.
believe in them at all.
Yep.
I did. I believe in my boy Stormstormer. He's
I-
a cutie. I believe in cute Dota players.
I don't follow pro notes properly.
I know you
Well,
like Shaq.
I went.
You
I went
complain
to
about
the
pro
game.
notes a lot. Shaq watched one bad game of Pro Dota, and then swore it off.
Oh, we never heard the end of that one.
We never had the end of it. But I like fall in and out of it. There'll be periods where I watch it a bunch, and then there'll be periods where I forget it exists and don't watch a single game of a whole major.
I can't wait for actual TI. You know, it's fun to watch
Yeah.
qualifiers, but it's not like the best of the best, right?
So what have we got next? We've got in regards to like actual Pro Dota, we've got the Bet Boom tournament from
Yeah.
the 10th to the 16th, and then
And
the
then
Dream
Dream
League
Yeah.
for 6 days.
There's another Dream League in between.
Yeah, it's like it's an invite only of teams that participated in the leagues. So it's just a 6-day tournament, but they've invited a lot of people like GG, Liquid, Tundra, Quest, Spirit Pandas, BetBoom, Talon, Shopify, and EG.
I'm gonna be very interested to see how GG are doing, because they didn't do that well at Riyadh, right?
No,
Days.
they didn't.
Oh, it's Thursday.
So I wonder how if they're gonna recover from that L,
Are they
comparative L. I mean, yeah.
I listened to the Cap and Blitz podcast, which is a podcast that essentially they essentially do the podcast 4 times a year, which is after every tour and then one after TI. So only 4 of them come out a year, and they were talking about because they did the podcast after Riyadh, and they they were very happy that they didn't have to play against that GG went out without them having to play against them. Because they were feeling confident, and Liquid were really feeling confident that tournament, and they were like, we're gonna beat GG, but then they went out, they didn't have to play them, so that was good. At least Trio.
I do wish it. I do wish it for GG. I am a Quinner. I think those guys are a great team. No, don't boo me. I'm entitled to my whose teams I support.
Yeah,
No,
like,
not.
I'm entitled to booing you.
I'm
Yeah, it's not working.
Anyway, they didn't sign your stuff at Berlin.
It's true, they didn't, and I'm over it.
I'm prepared
You got a
for
Team Liquid hat.
I have a Team Liquid hat.
I'm prepared for GG to place 9th to 12th, and I'll call it a successful year, because
It's actually so funny that Team Spirit earned more money from one tournament than GG did for winning 5.
I know, right?
Ah.
It's
It's like way more money.
That's real funky. Yeah.
what is this overlay that I've got on? Oh, it's Summit 3. Oh, the little bird.
Oh,
Yes.
he reconnected.
Is it happening? Is
Oh!
it happening?
He's alive.
He's alive! Hallelujah!
What I've been waiting for.
Everyone G?
Kill the dead.
Looking for group.
What?
LFG. No, it means let's fucking go. That's
Oh,
what it means.
okay. Oh, I'm old,
Oh,
right?
Okay, so it is a support Phoenix.
Why are these textures
is.
broken? Why are there just completely dark rocks on my screen?
Oh, that is-
I don't know about that.
I'm a base game terrain user.
That's the thing. Is
I-
like because
I might have the
everything
seasonal terrain on, but that's the only thing I ever do.
because everything is on shuffle. People never know on my stream what map they're gonna get or what weather effect they're going to have
Oh, this
combined
Phoenix
with the
is a
map.
bit fucked. I'm getting.
The Phoenix is fucked, yeah.
There
There
are
are
weird effects
random
shooting
bolts
off.
of lightning.
Ah, like ah! Jesus.
We're gonna enjoy this the entire
still in
game.
base.
Mars is still in base.
Mars is buying items, guys. It takes a
30
moment.
seconds
Okay, he's
to
buying.
battle.
He's
I
thinking,
don't
I
think
think
so.
this may have been a mistake. I think that Scotty was meant to be playing this Mars.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, he's moving.
Oh.
He's moved back forward.
Yeah, he's not going. I feel like he's fucked.
He's looking at the courier. He's admiring the courier.
Right,
Are
he's
we-
leaving.
No.
No. Oh, is it
Oh.
good?
The battle begins.
Oh, he's
They
bought
need
more
a-
items.
Oh, they bought items. Nice.
All right, okay.
Blades,
They still
critical
got
hit.
2. They still got 2 out of 4 runs. Only
If I had
even
to
though they only had
guess,
4 out of
oh,
5.
he's back in
God.
base. He's just waiting to TP now.
Yeah, I suppose
okay.
so.
No.
No, it's
No, he's
Oh,
not.
he's-
Okay.
No.
Oh
fucked.
boy.
Oh,
He
it's
is.
a disaster.
Oh, this is a legitimate disaster.
It's a disaster.
Oh,
more time
poor
for my
Team
pizza.
Stray. They
He's
have
still
like,
on 38 seconds before the game starts.
Whoa.
Oh my god! How is
What?
I've never heard of this happening.
That feels like a
He's
game ending.
58 seconds behind.
That feels like Gaven's fault, not this lad's fault.
Poor Team Stray have had this two series in a row where they had to wait forever for game 2.
I feel like we maybe need to remake the lobby here.
Yeah.
Sure.
I just messaged Eri saying, please help.
Luckily, I'm great at fibbing. I could just chat endless shit.
Yes,
Yes,
while we
it's
put him
gonna
in the
be-
back
it's
seat.
You're gonna talk about politics.
I'm not gonna. I've never brought up politics once.
Oh, he's back.
This is.
Okay.
We know for a
Oh,
fact this is not true.
let's see
Alright.
on
Today,
which-
I
which
said.
second
I'm
he
the only one that hasn't brought up politics.
Okay, we're going to try and go. So you're picking up 2 runes each for each team. Heroes go
Can
to
he
their
move?
lanes.
He's moving.
Is he on the
Moving.
right?
Oh,
He's
no.
still. He stopped moving.
This is the disaster. Oh no, it's caught up. Okay, he's testing out his movement. That's fine. He's being followed by a cat. He must have some food in his pocket.
That's a magic
That's a-
wand recipe for
That's
Phoenix.
that's a wand complete.
They're just
They're just giving up first wave. Alright.
just buy boots before you finish the wand. Like, what is the extra 10
Oh.
max charges gonna do?
Oh no, he stopped again.
Okay. That fucking terrain is fucking toxic.
How dare you? Right, for
It's
some
actually
reason,
harsh.
these textures haven't loaded in. I don't know what's going on with Dota anymore.
It's so green. What the fuck is that shit?
I love it. Alright, I just like having everything on shuffle. Because I like being
He's moving around.
surprised.
He's shadowing a watcher.
This is a mess.
This is a mess.
Oh, but you know it's not a mess? Sniper getting first blood potentially on one of 2 targets, but he keeps swapping between them.
Oh no, he's not playing this.
He's not.
Oh
not.
god. He's just oh, this is fucked. This is 9 kinds of fucked.
Oh, is
walking back.
He's walking back. Is
Oh,
front?
he's got control of his hero at least, for a tiny bit. I have
Oh,
never
no.
seen this kind of bug before.
I honestly think we should have remade the lobby.
It's a call on Eri.
It might be late now, but he's just standing there.
Okay, well
boy.
we will attempt to cast this game for you the best we can. I think we owe it to both teams to do that. Let's have a look at these CS. So DK doing DK things in the mid lane, very good.
Oh,
Oh,
What a disaster!
what a disaster.
Oh.
And now DK's
Oh,
disconnected.
no.
what? What?
What?
Oh boy.
They must
Oh
have
boy.
spammed to try and unpause. Packet loss.
Packet loss.
Alright, at what point do we remake the lobby?
Wait, can you go on in console and type state? I think it's slash status, or is it dash state?
In
To see
console.
the pings and stuff. Yeah, I don't remember the command for it.
I'm actually showcasing on my stream my FPS and packet loss at the top right, sir.
But you can see everyone's in the
Okay,
lobby.
what am I typing?
I'm not sure. I need
Board
to
is
Google
down
it.
2 for what it's worth, according to me, Evan.
The game coordinator is
I don't-
currently being updated. It's not
Well,
wrong.
that might be what.
2
could be the
days in a
cause of some
row.
of the fucks.
Gaben, sort your fucking game out, please. Winniska plays 4. It's not getting any better for him.
Ah, that's very
If
sportsmanlike.
that's what they want to do, go for it. If that's what they want to do, yeah. If that's what he wants to do, if that's what they want to do,
It's just status.
we'll do it as best we can, because
Yes, for
they
sure.
might want to watch this game back. We'll continue to cast it like a normal game.
This is now going to be a POS 3 Phoenix, I guess, which is
Yeah.
going to be interesting.
I'm excited. I think I like
It'll be
Post 3
on-
Phoenix a lot. I thought I like Core Phoenix.
What do you get on Core Phoenix? You get like I'm guessing like Spirit Vessel and stuff.
So I think if you're going to play like
Chivas?
old school Post 3 Phoenix, you have to go Midas. The build used to be Midas Shivas, like,
Right.
and then just egg. But obviously the hero's been through a lot of evolution since then. You know, with the shard now, you can use Sunray during Supernova. I think that you still go Midas though, because you want to scale, and Phoenix is probably one of the most level dependent heroes in Dota.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You have all these spells which are really good, and you want to max all of them, but you can only max one at a time. That's a big hat on that Phoenix. My God.
Oh my goodness, yes it is.
That's a big hat.
Big hat.
Of
On a
course.
hat, on a hat though.
Vidicus taking advantage of the early stats and damage from Blade of Attack. I guess because he's building treads, he's going for the Crystallis first item into the Ags build.
I've heard that is the way to go from independent observers.
Sniper is winning top quite well.
Again, it's a very rough lane for Evan. The
And mid APB's on quite low.
the
The
melee
magic damage.
the melee offlaner supported by a warlock does not match well into the ranged carry.
No.
And AD came mid to take the water in.
If George Fourman pulled this off, that'll be that will overtake the hype of the first game, I think.
Oh, I don't know. That'll make if they win 4v5 after losing that first game like that makes it like the most
but
hype
the
series so far.
question is, in lobby
Yeah.
games, do you get more money when someone leaves?
Oh, he's back in. He's attempting to reconnect. They are gonna continue to play on. They've put a hat on him. Well, he's been DC'd.
Back in the voice chat, I must have restarted his internet or computer or something, because he was
Okay.
not in the voice chat for a while, but he's back.
It's not too late. You've got
He's moving.
a Phoenix with levels now. If it's working, it's not too late for him to come back into game. It's gonna be an
now
uphill
no longer
struggle,
moving.
but he could come back.
Oh my god, he has 17,000 ping.
Holy shit! Okay.
Sorry, 1700 ping.
Oh god, it's like 17,000 ping. What is he on
17,000 ping.
Jupiter? Like,
If you go on console and type status, just type status.
I can't remember what console command is.
I don't know,
Probably
mine
the
is
tilde,
that.
right?
The button I thought it was opens the scoreboard. So
That's fine.
Oh, it's
Just
the
did a
same for me,
screenshot
yeah.
of it or something.
Yeah, screenshot it.
Yeah, this man is not coming back.
yeah. Now,
I'll put it in this voice channel chat.
yeah. Now I thought that Obnot obviously having an amazing game on this sniper right now with 24-16, denying all of these creeps from Evan. Creeps that he desperately needs to finish the Vanguard, finish his boot so he can actually start running at heroes. But then you turn over to the Gyrocopter, who unfortunately had an even better lane due to, obviously, the unfortunate technical issues going on.
I sent a screenshot in this voice chat.
I want to see the proof of this. Well, there we go.
Oh my god, it is
Holy
1,778 ping.
Oh, first blood just happened.
How do I only have,
Lina
I only
came
have
top and killed the
35?
axe.
I guess David on Street has
good.
11 because he's like right next to where the servers are. Right, me Evan dies.
Right, let's focus on the game.
On the plus side, comes back to life with full health and mana.
Oh my god, APB is going to
APB's
take this
taken
tower at
mid.
7 minutes.
Yeah, that rotation got the axe, but it has cost the mid tower and a level advantage.
That at 7 minutes, that is an extremely early mid tower, even for a DK.
I've
Yeah.
never taken a tower that early. Well, I did once on like Pugdom.
Yeah, in
but-
chat, Matey had a good suggestion. Just leave the sniper alone here, and the
Yeah, just
Kiro
go jungle.
What?
Like David, go and focus on stacking the ancients and
No,
this
I mean
large
on,
count.
me on Dire. Like,
Oh.
just leave the
Yeah.
sniper alone and he just clicks from fucking far away, and the Jakiro goes to
Oh, the auto
It's
pause.
auto pause.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
There's a wisdom rune.
Oh, Evan.
Just gonna let the team know what's going on. That wasn't any sort of BM. It was just all the auto pause. Okay, they are attempting to use the Mars now. No, it's DC'd. Oh. They are bringing him to the top lane. I think they can actually use him effectively.
Yeah, I'm
They're just gonna
just
stack
They're
wondering,
gonna stack. Yeah.
are they getting the money from it?
I don't know.
Because I
he's
believe
not-
in lobby games you don't get the money. But I'm not sure
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, Mars is not gaining money, but at the same time.
APB's come top. It's taking down this Jakiro.
Here we go.
Well, actually,
Oh,
actually,
the
yeah.
Evan did
superior
die.
dragon turns out to be the man.
Oh, if Ob isn't careful here,
Oh, where is
he
Evan?
runs in the tower.
Oh, Evan died.
He's dead.
Okay.
Evan
Evan
died.
died.
And there's
Evan
no upheaval.
first.
Okay. That is a shame. That's a big shame. They've still got half duration on this Elder Dragon though.
Yeah, they should want to like just close out this travesty of a game.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, they send Evan mid. Evan gets a bit of space.
Evan is only level 4 and has very little CS.
I think that Lina might be worried about going back to lane though because there's no tower. She can't obviously receive any assistance if she does start to get ran at.
Oh, they might be dying. They might try and kill it.
Oh no! Two misspells
Oh,
from
they
Hero.
They missed everything.
They're getting.
Oh, no.
They are.
Oh,
Oh, but he's a man again.
He's a bit.
He's
he
a
might be a
man.
bit too far out.
Oh,
Retreat!
but the
No!
fire.
Oh, the fire!
Do we not have? Oh, she doesn't have mana for.
Oh,
No.
they don't have the mana.
He didn't have the brass.
Top tower is under attack.
There we go. Evan returning back to the top lane for some reason. Not entirely sure why. The tower is still there. DK should be up there. But, you know, it's fine because as long as this gyrocopter is getting enormous, I don't think it matters how powerful your sniper becomes.
Gyro has
Look
the
at these
Redalus
stacks.
already.
The this large camp with the wild wings in it on Radiant bottom side was stacked and just respawned. But look at this beautiful other stack that ADFire
There's a
has
tier 1
built.
token sitting on
Yeah.
the floor by the bottom outpost for Radiant.
The bottom outpost.
By Roche.
Oh,
That's
okay. Oh,
left of
it
that
must have been
outpost, that's
taken
just a
from
tier
flat
1 token.
cannon. Yeah, because these creeps haven't been finished either. So it must have been
Yeah.
a small kobold that died.
Dire's top tower.
Oh, they are hunting for the sniper. If they, the golem finds him.
Oh, but David might die here.
Can they? They have battle hunger up. There's the slow. Gives.
Kamaya is here with the good. Very close on that stun.
Get
If
him,
they kill the
golem.
golem, it's a good amount of money.
Okay.
200 moolah. 100.
It's just 100.
APB
Another one.
prioritising taking the tower over trying to go for the kill, probably for the best. They know that Laguna Blade is still up.
Actually, if they can kill the Lina here, or even the sniper.
Oh no, the
This
dragon.
is, APB could be in trouble here. They don't have
Here
mana on
comes
the Laguna. They've got regen
Laguna!
rune.
Laguna!
Regen rune.
Oh no, he got.
No!
got
None of them
cancelled.
have the mana for their ults.
Miss on the queue.
Oh, and the heal.
That
Oh,
was
that's
so
sad.
close.
ADFire. Is ADFire portling top?
Oh, me Evan has the Vanguard, so he's tanking a lot
We
of
have
right
Laguna. We
clicks.
have Laguna here.
85
Which
coming.
now she doesn't have Laguna anymore.
85's coming for the wraparound. He's coming
Oh,
for the
not
long
again!
wrap
Not
from
again!
Portal.
Oh no, we have the mana. We have the mana. Should be dead.
Oh,
Good
not
kill.
enough.
They have more kills, despite being a player down currently. However, Vidicus does have
Vidicus is
106
running away with it
Yeah.
with the last hits. Let's have a look at net worth.
Yeah, he
Yep,
is.
that is to be
That's less,
expected.
that's less bad than I thought it might be, honestly.
The issue is the what did you call it? The trajectory of this gyrocopter is
Yeah.
huge.
It's
Like,
gonna
It's
spiral.
only going to get better.
I
yeah.
do find it interesting that David has only got about 70 more gold than the AFK Mars.
This is true.
So he is
Until
getting
like a
gold.
second ago when he got a last hit, it was like, he's only got one last hit currently.
yeah,
But-
he's got
but
3 denies
he's,
though. At
he's
least.
not getting gold.
He's getting gold on the net worth chart. He says he's
Yeah,
earning
but-
net worth. Like,
Yeah,
whenever I
he's
click
earning,
on the
but he's
Mars
not.
though, it carries
doesn't have any
over
money.
the last hero that I
mean-
looked at.
So you
So maybe
if
it's going to the other players then.
no, Ben. What's happening is if you buy consumables, it drops your net worth.
Tower is under attack.
So if David is buying like tangos and salves and wards, that drops your net worth by however much it costs to buy them. So David might have had a bunch more. I just saw a drop when he
Radiant's
bought
middle
a
tower
ward.
is under attack.
The Mars though.
Mars's money is going.
The Mars though is just sitting in his inventory. I think the display won't show us how much he has, and it just carries
Yeah.
over the last unit we clicked on.
Rock used top.
Oh yeah,
Well,
he's
they've
got
got
his
2
gold alive.
reinforcements coming in to the outpost.
Oh, he's just gonna man up
Evan
and
is
kill.
dying.
No egg,
Standing
no
in the
egg.
macro pyre.
Drop the ult,
Egg?
yes.
Oh yes! No!
Use
Any
it.
fire! He
Just click, just click,
Oh.
just click, just click.
Get him! Get him, David on street!
Oh, Scotty! Yes,
Oh.
Scotty.
Oh my god, the egg was so late and so out of
Yeah.
position.
Oh, it's just... It's such a
Scotty nearly
shame.
got stunned by the Uga Bruiser again.
He took the egg he could get. It wasn't good enough, but it is the one that he could get.
Couldn't see
Couldn't see
Sunray.
Sunray.
See the sun ray.
Well, that's a shame because you died to macropyre. So... Wait, did he die to
Famous
macropyre? No, he just got Yeah, you were standing in macropyre being clicked by sniper. It was nothing to do with the sun ray, Evan.
No,
Type G in chat.
80.
G twice in all chat. AD
Dire's
fire.
middle tower
Wow.
Oh, 80 fire. That's
Wow.
toxic. Come on. Come on. They're already a man down, literally.
Right, okay.
bottom
It's
tower is under
Didi in the
attack.
river. Will this go unclaimed? I think it will.
DD in the river.
No, Delina will check it because they were.
Oh, they got awards.
Dire's
Oh,
bottom
cheating,
tower is under
as
attack.
cynical soapbox would say.
Is that what he says when he sees wards?
No, he just says cheating at random things.
Oh, will the Dragonite?
Dire's bottom
Take
tower
the
is
visible.
under attack.
Oh, ABB.
Went
yeah.
Midas. I'm happy with that Midas. I was worried he'd
Is
be
that
behind.
Wizard Ridge
Midas
still
went.
there? Oh, for not
Yes, it
again!
No, it's from 14.
It's only-
It's
it's only a
just
minute
from
ago.
14.
Okay, they did remember this time at
But
least.
Duranbong
Yeah, but
is
they
running the
remembered
wrong
at
way.
12 minutes,
Oh no. Well, that means that they'll come get this one at 19 minutes then.
probably.
I believe my pizza is about to be here.
Nice.
Gonna be off.
What kind of pizza?
I'll
He's
get it
off.
first.
Alright.
What, did you order like a mystery pizza?
A mystery service stuff.
A mysterious seller arrives at your door.
You get fucking Johnny Sins there. Just fucking extra sausage.
I'm here to deliver a package.
Pizza seller, I am going into dinner, and I require your most mysterious pizza.
You cannot handle my mysterious pizza traveler.
Okay, Red, how do you feel Axe, Blink first or Blade Mail?
Oh, Axe, Blade Mail.
Yeah.
Definitely Blade Mail. The only reason for it is because the build I go, which is like I go 1-2-4, and you can kind of time that with the Blade Mail, and 2 points in Battle Hunger I think is enough that you can run people down, and if they try and fight you, then you just press Blade Mail, and then they can't fight you.
Even Legion was by Blade Mail first now.
Look at this, they're going for tier 2 mid on GFG. They're taking a pretty big chunk of damage out of it.
Oh, they're actually making use of that DD that I flamed them for not taking before, and even said they were cheating by having a ward.
Is that going to be a...
Oh, I heard a blink. He's called some illusions.
Oh, it's
He caught the illusions. Tip that.
Okay, this game is a bit of a shit show, right? But
Yeah,
not
that.
Oh, he found the token. Yes, Vinny. He's going straight. Okay, this is a Chad gyro build, actually. Holy fuck.
Oh my god. Crystallis, Ags...
Satanic.
Oh.
Satanic.
based. I love
Satanic does give him 30 damage.
Oh, Sniper died.
Sniper dies. Oh my god, we're just missing this massive teamfight top.
Yeah, I care a lot about what Vinny's neutralizer is, alright? He gets Grove though.
Me, Evan, like doing the high five when he's losing the 1v1 against Phoenix.
There's a golem that's getting involved. Go, golem! I don't know what's going on. Like, APB has this blink dagger, but it just isn't really accomplishing anything. Oh,
there you
fuck! Evan, you're... No, not like this!
He had egg. He had egg.
Yes!
That was
Kill
very
it!
nice.
I've returned just in time.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
This game is so cursed!
Fuck it, loss.
Like,
I mean, let's check.
He's back.
Status.
Status disconnected.
I see no packet loss on.
Oh, the Mars is back as
Guard it
well.
back.
Packet Lost also stopped coming from casting egg! Oh no.
Oh! The Mars's ping is only now 1300 now. It's less
He's
now.
400 ping.
He's getting it.
85, get that, oh!
We're
You're not
plugging.
gonna live.
I didn't set it up, Kieran. What do you think? I need to. Oh, he gets the wisdom rune. Yes! It was around 19 minutes.
Yeah,
A
but
correct
the other
prediction.
team.
The enemy.
With
The
the
other
wrong
team.
team.
Vidicus is looking pretty fucking strong right now.
I've
Level
seen.
14, 2k ahead of the
My
next
pizza
hero, and
is-
that's on the same team.
Oh, my pizza also wasn't cut up.
How has
What
this
kind of-
happened?
Tell us about your
Shambles.
pizza, Ben.
Oh,
What
okay,
kind of
we
pizza
have-
do you have?
We have chicken and pepperoni,
Okay,
Chick?
good start.
and chicken,
More chicken, okay.
pesto, spinach on a bechamel base
Ooh.
Oh
with
my
tomatoes
goodness.
that I will be taking
Bechamel
off.
is
Spice
based,
tomatoes.
you're right.
The fucking auto pause. Just get him to stop attempting to come back.
I will have to go get scissors to eat this pizza now.
Right, enjoy your pizza.
Scissors.
Okay, so the Vidicus has just shown on lane, and look at the heroes descending, collapsing on him. Here they come. They've got Shadowblade on leader.
I think he could 1v4 them right now.
He's got a tower for them to TP to. That's the scariest thing I think for him. I think right now.
Yeah.
And if they commit for this tower, you could easily wrap on them by TPing onto this outpost. I mean, you've got Rock, you've got Dragon. Oh, you got Rock in 10. We've got Blink on Axe, but not Blade Mail yet. Once Axe gets Blade Mail, the game kind of becomes a bit awkward for Sniper. I don't necessarily think it's bad, but it's very awkward.
Phoenix is going Shard.
I think that's acceptable. It's a good
Like
shot.
brewing in the bot lane.
There's the
Rock.
rock,
Whoa,
the fatal
what a
ones.
self-
Oh, the upheaval.
Oh, they're all
He's
bounced.
dancing. He's dancing.
Sniper dead.
Oh my goodness.
They're all
They're
dead.
dead. They're all
all
dead.
dead.
The fatal bonds was very good. Possibly too good. Warlock Golem. AFK in the trees. There he goes.
You were doing very well.
Has he
I'm
named
very
him?
proud
He
of
has,
you.
Mom
he
is
has
back
not
again.
named. It's no Jonathan.
It's no Jonathan.
You were doing very well.
Jonathan
I'm
Ronathan.
very proud of you.
Oh my god, could you imagine how insufferable Random Guy will be now that Warlock is good again?
I've not seen Random Guy for
I've not seen
so
that
long.
guy played Dota in forever.
It's true, actually.
I assumed he got purged, but he might have also just
No,
stopped playing
I don't think
Dota.
he has. I've played with him like last week, I think.
He is
Okay.
around on the Discord.
He is around.
He
yeah,
played
he
the
just
other
doesn't.
day.
I'm clearly
Yeah.
not paying enough attention then, I apologise.
He hasn't played much recently. I think he did take a break.
This is true. Yeah.
It's good. It's good to take breaks.
I hope the Warlock would go Helm of Overlord.
Helm of the Overlord.
Yeah.
I remember this. This is the MPR
Not
build.
not the
No,
offlane Warlock.
It's the airy build.
Oh, it's the Airy build. That's right. Airy pioneered it. Yeah. I played it mid. I did that on mid and I stomped. I was in a game with ADFire actually when I did that.
You're
It
probably
worked
playing
out.
against the Herald.
Yes, that's right. And I stomped.
You're free all of Monday now. That's great news, Luke. If you recall, I told you that I was not free at all on Monday, so I'm not sure why you're telling me this.
I mean, he just really wanted to know.
You're telling the wrong person. Someone else said they would cast with you on Monday.
Is the Mars back?
The Mars
actually? The
playing,
Mars
the
is
Mars.
farming. Yeah.
Oh, he's back. He fixed it.
Oh, he only
NPR,
has
check his ping.
400 ping. 400 ping.
He's only got 400. He can actually
200
play.
now.
Right, okay.
Play!
200
The
now.
Comeback is real!
He's actually
Wait,
just
so-
spent all of his gold as well. Look how many items he has.
Oh my god, he has a playable ping. It's 270 now.
All that
22
shit
minutes
talking
in,
is
this
gonna-
Mars makes a triumphant return.
It's jumping all over the place.
I wouldn't call it a return.
The I think as
Oh, it's
well,
A
It's
it's,
normal.
triumphant arrival.
it's kind of sketchy as well because even though Vidicus is like the most farmed hero on the map by quite a long way, they only have to kill him, and then the net worth lead collapses.
That's
Oh
a
my
big only
god.
though.
His ping is all over the place. He's going from like 50 to 200 to 800 to 50. It's like,
This is a disaster.
Is this the worst
What a
cast of
curse
all
game.
time?
I mean,
We've
the
had,
cast,
like-
the cast is good.
We've
We're
had
doing a
we've had
great
2
job.
pizzas delivered. I've been shouted at by a Turkish man about a car crash.
I really thought that chat was a bit at first.
He was just
We all shut up to try to hear the screen here because
Yeah.
it sounded like it was on purpose.
so as I said, there was a car crash at the intersection near me, and he was just really frustrated about it and needed to tell someone. He wasn't
I
blaming
understand.
me.
I thought there was like a guest caster coming in.
I didn't know if he like thought that I was gonna be angry. Like, I know that you didn't cause the car crash. Like, why would I be angry at you?
Oh my! I just realised what happened with George Foreman and Grill's flag, like their banner. They put in like just a regular face, but it's folded in half because that's how the PNG works.
I
That's how it's
can't even
stated.
fucking find the flag. My game
yeah,
is
the-
so scuffed.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
The
just,
other
oh, it's
flag
just
is the
normal
face.
flags.
The other
Sorry.
side is the other half of the
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
Was it the Turkish man that delivered the pizza?
No, that was. Oh, yeah. They were trying to assassinate me.
Oh my god, his ping is actually playable now. He is back. He is in the game.
He's farming. He's going Meteor Hammer.
Okay, here we go. So he will contribute to the game at least. I think Meteor
thing
Hammer is
is,
still good.
He's
on
not
Mars.
that far behind. Fourth.
They're all TPing though because a high ground push
Not that far.
was poked.
He's not that far behind from the +3 Phoenix, who has been playing for 25 minutes.
I mean,
Comparatively, relatively.
Yeah. Vidicus just finished his Satanic, of course. Now going from BKB into Satanic. It really just depends.
They go in. Oh no! Don't kill him! He's a poor innocent
living.
level 4 Mars.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that
Oh,
macro
he's so
pyre,
dead.
dude! Oh my god!
It's him being there.
Here
It's
comes
not help.
Vidicus. Here comes Vidicus. Just
Oh
leave.
my
Oh
god!
my
Oh.
Oh my god!
Level
Is it-
19.
I think it would have been better if he hadn't reconnected because they took more fatal bonds damage because he was there.
Fuck off, Evan. You spent all fight running away. You took all your damage from fucking macro fire.
How are you trash talking a team who is a man down?
I don't.
Come
Alright.
on, man. I know you're having a good
like-
time, but like, practice what you preach, you know?
Team straight
like-
stocks going down hard right now. With
Just like
this attitude.
just like play a clean game and win and
Yeah, like
Yeah,
some,
take the meager dub.
like you thought that you had last game in the bag too, and look what happened there. Like you almost lost multiple times. You got megaed first.
Dire's middle tower
Luckily,
is under attack.
This is only
Dire's
the
middle
group
tower
stage,
has
so
fallen.
a loss
Yeah.
of one game is not too.
Absolutely not.
if George Foreman somehow win game, this series will not be top. Like by any chance. Like there is no fucking way anything
Yeah,
comes
that's
close to this.
oh my god.
Very
Look at that stack. Vidicus stacking the ancients while he's farming them.
Oh,
I'll tell you what,
he
very
could be a very good game there.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
very passive game compared to game one. It felt like there was constantly like maneuvers happening in game one. This one feels very like people are only going for objectives and actively trying to avoid each other.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable,
Dire's
right?
bottom tower has
If you're
fallen.
playing 4v5, you don't want a team fight.
Dire's
Okay, they need the next wisdom rune on Dire. The Mars needs the levels.
Oh, they're
I feel like
coming
it'll
back.
go like 3 levels from one wisdom rune.
Could you Culling Blade for
Dire's bottom
Tormentor?
tower is under
I
attack.
would. I would. It wouldn't work, but I would do it.
Wait, was
But we
there
do the
a
damage,
bug?
probably.
Yeah, we do the
Was
damage.
there a bug where you, if Culling Blade illusion
Yeah,
gets
when
stacked?
Tormentors first came out, they forgot
no,
about Culling Blade.
No, I think before that it was if you Culling Blade an illusion, you get stacked from it.
Ooh. Oh, he can
remember
Culling Blade
that.
himself as well. Like when they changed it.
Yeah, that's...
And you could relocate the Tormentor into the fountain and kill the enemy
Oh
fountain.
yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
I think going high ground, you have to respect the team fight of George Foreman and Grill. Despite what's
Yeah.
happened, you need to like you need to respect the egg at the very least.
For sure. The halberd on
And Mars
Phoenix is
nearly
going to
has
be
zone
interesting.
6.
Gyro already has BKB though, so I don't know how much
Oh,
this
no.
halberd is going to do.
He's back at the caping.
Radiant's middle tower
Oh,
is
no.
under
Oh
attack.
no.
He's almost got
He's
6
going to
as
disconnect
well.
again and auto pause.
Okay, the comeback is still the comeback dream is still alive. I'll say that much.
Warlock is walking around with a tier 3 token.
And he never even saw a tier
Oh.
2. He went
Oh,
straight
stream
from 1
sniping?
to 3.
Stream sniping?
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
How can Lena contribute? I think Lena's actually doing really well. Despite what's
Yeah.
happened, despite losing the mid-tier 1 at 7 minutes, Lena has done really well, actually. The build is correct. The
High Archon game.
the map movements are really good. Come on,
Well,
UK,
it's
you might
The
be
kind
one
of
to
play
watch.
that you need if you want to get back.
Yeah, Kamaya UK, I might keep an eye on this player because they even in game 1 they didn't do a lot wrong. They just kind of played their own game. Oh,
We haven't
poor
even seen them on
Mars,
their best
though.
hero, which is Invoker.
Like Panda Man played such a good game 1 on that Earth Spirit, and it's really
Yeah.
unfortunate this happened.
Oh,
Oh no.
It's really
I'm
unfortunate
hoping-
this is happening to him.
I'm hoping we get to see a Kamaya Invoker. 'Cause it does look like it's his best hero. And I reckon at least one
Yeah,
team
if
are
we're
not
gonna-
going to notice to ban it.
Yeah, they're gonna play some unsuspecting goons who have not done the kind of research we have, or Team Stray has, apparently.
I heard a blade mail popped. Oh, blade mailing Roche. Get him, Evan. Right, this is either.
Alright,
Shit. The Axe has 3 dust, and David has 4 dust.
David has had 4 dust for a long time as well. Like, I clicked on him 10 minutes
It's
ago
from the
and he had
last
4
game. He got the
dust.
7 dust in the last game and he carried it over.
Oh.
There's no enemies from the enemy team.
There is,
It's
there's a
It's
silver.
time to swap out those slippers, man.
Holy, you know.
Just take the slippers out, please. Thank you.
Oh, the.
Okay,
That's
so
doing that though.
this Aegis push is either going to end the game right now, or this Aegis push is going to make the game go on for another 20 minutes.
Cool.
Radiant's top tower.
These are the 2 options, in my experience.
Duranbong saw the Wisdom Rune and decided not to take it.
Oh,
He did it
please
again.
take it.
Right, TP check. TP on everyone on Dire. Will they mount a defense? I think they have to.
Radiant's top tower. is
Without
under
their
attack.
arena, it's kind of hard, but it's not
Kamaya has
impossible.
seen it and decided to TP anyway. So you have to get that space.
Structures are fortified.
They are all back.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower.
What a
Oh, they
goal!
catch 2 on Evan.
But he's dying.
He misses the dunk, doesn't matter, still gets a kill.
Oh, but
Kamaya
Lena's gonna
dead.
die.
Oh, but Obnod just got his Desolator. Man,
Oh,
just-
BKB has a Satanic on first life. He has no BKB, no Satanic second life.
Oh, catches 2. This
a
is gonna be a
stun.
lot. This is gonna be a lot of stuff for the gyro. For the sniper. Doesn't bother clicking the rocket. Now he's in trouble. He's getting side gunned.
Oh, Hurricane Pike, Hurricane Pike. ADFire dead.
They're all
Takes another
dead.
one.
It's 3v. Well, it's 2v. It's 2v1.
I think you might have been right about this high ground push
And
delaying the game
yeah,
for 20 minutes.
get fucked, Vidi.
Yeah, the sniper needs it.
That's right. Tell your offlaner to pipe down in 45s.
Librarian, we're having a bit of an issue with we have a very unfortunate internet issue with Pandaman. George Fourman and Grill made the call. They're going to play as 4v5 and they're going to make the best of it they can.
And the best of it they are making out of it.
There, because
Only just 16.
that was a fresh Desolator and he got 5 charges out of that from killing with the Aegis.
And if you
Please
think that
don't
he's
go
been
Maelstrom,
DC since the
man.
start of the game. This is. If you look at the scoreline, 2016.
Please,
It could
Evan
be
and
so much
David,
worse.
watch it. Look at the Wisdom Rune.
Why is it with the team? David! It's right in front of you!
David,
David!
he's saving it. Hold on.
He's
He's
waiting
giving it
for
to AD.
ADFire, who has
Then
like,
they
more
both get it anyway!
Get it anyway.
They will both get it anyway, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fuck me,
fucking
dude.
god, man.
Oh, fuck.
Librarian, the first game of this series had a fantastic end. And
Yeah,
now
no
game 2 had
spoilers, no
this.
spoilers. But the game 1 was fucking amazing. It was like
It was
instant classic.
so good.
Now,
Yeah.
It's such a classic
watch
game.
the VOD for game 1. Maybe skip the VOD for game 2.
Yes.
Okay,
Unless TFG
I don't
wins
like
game 2.
I don't like the Maelstrom. You don't need it. You need BKB. You need shot. You just need to stay alive and just fucking click. I don't know why do you need a Maelstrom.
This sniper needs to be the guy. I think for George Fourman Grill, he needs to be the guy. You know.
Yes.
I reckon
sure.
Axe is wants to come and call it.
Like if you went like a Scottehboy at least under the Maelstrom, or a BKB, that would be I think better
I
than
think-
no.
AD sucks
I
at
think
that.
the Evan needs to farm his BKB before he tries to fight.
If there's a
But
fight
he's not
here,
going to.
He's so close to BKB. This is a
No
mistake,
lads,
I think.
no gyro.
Oh, but what a call!
Oh!
Ice Spike goes down.
Faster!
ADFire doesn't even die.
AD doesn't even die. That was without their carry, without 23,000 net worth, the whole net worth lead, and they still lost.
Vidi now choosing to join the fight.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh boy.
Lena did not have any mana at the start of that fight. She only had about 400, could cast like one spell.
Oh, that was so sad.
Dire's
It
top
was a great
tower
call from
is
Evan,
under
though.
attack.
A great call from Evan.
For sure. Let's see if they can turn
Respect.
it into like an actual aggro push. They probably
Hopefully-
can, but look at how quickly they're respawning. Actually,
I hope that George Foreman and Grill aren't demoralised by this.
Yeah.
Because they can easily come back into the game. Like,
Dire's bottom
it's
barracks
just me,
are
Evan, pushing the racks right now. Me, Evan, popping BKB, but he gets his blink cancelled by a leader right click, so can't actually use it effectively.
Oh no, don't go there.
what a
Go back, go
forward
back,
TP.
go back.
Alright, he cancelled the TP. Good on Opna. That's a good move.
Quick the fucking thing!
The golem just walked up high ground and just fell over.
Oh no, Lena!
Oh, but there is a gyro. Gyro the egg,
Egg,
Vidi! Vidi swapped. No, he
Oh,
gets
the
the
egg
egg.
dies! Oh no, he won!
And that
Oh,
might
there
be
we go,
GG.
Yes.
Dire's middle
That
tower
might be
is
game.
Unfortunate. Very
Actually being back to
unfortunate.
base.
We've got the ancient. We've still got a few. We've actually got almost a full duration Black Dragon in the base. Manta coming on cooldown soon. They're just making the call. They're gonna try and end
Based
everyone's
on the lack of
suffering.
flyback from Sekiro, I think they're ready to expand.
Yeah. GG.
Yeah,
GG.
I've called it. With
A
a
good
whimper,
series.
it must be said, but the
I-
first game was excellent.
Yeah. I think
has fallen.
I think that the goodness of game one really overrides this game.
It
But yeah,
does, yeah.
just watch game one.
Almost as good as my picks game one. Almost better, in fact.
GG. Team Stray 2-0. These two teams very close, I think.
Yeah.
On an
Yeah.
even playing field.
sure,
Again,
we saw that
Warlock
in game.
absolutely tiny. Don't know why.
I guess, yeah. It's just small lad.
This is hang on. So if DK is 6 foot and then Warlock is 5'11.
Don't speak to me on my son ever again.
Oh, but yeah, an unfortunate game for George Foreman and Grill. Here are the items. Here are some net worths. Here's some tower damage and some outposts. The Warlock is to the right off screen. No, look. If I go back, I checked this in game one, Eri. It's just him. It's just a tiny Warlock.
He's so far
I'm
away.
rotating him to try and see the golem, and the golem
We're
just
the golem.
isn't here.
We're the golem, and that's the golem's point of view, looking at Warlock.
Yes.
He's just really small, but with a big hat. Oh man.
I love this. I hope they keep this in. This is very funny.
Oh, hang on. Right, what have we got? We've got a special. Holy shit! This is some big news coming in right now. Breaking
Oh my
news.
goodness. Oh my God.
Right. Welcome back to the panel.
No. Oh no.
Oh.
Donald Trump, why would you say that?
Donald Trump did not
Kick him while they're
enjoy.
down.
He did
Kicking
not
him
enjoy
while
Did
that
they're
everything
game.
right, and they indicted me.
Oh, he did not enjoy that game, and he signed off on calling the game absolute dog shit.
Was under no circumstances do I have to hand it to Donald Trump, but in these circumstances, I think he's right.
Oh yeah, the
It was a
game.
dog shit
Clip
game.
it,
We all know.
clip it.
I'm glad that Ron enjoyed game one. Game one was fantastic. I enjoyed it a lot.
Sure.
But it was almost as good as the company on this panel.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a great
had
time.
a
Thanks for
lovely
having
time.
us.
It was
This
great.
was fun.
Oh god, what a series! There was actually I was actually kind of low key looking forward to this series. I think the George Foreman and Grill, if they can, it's obviously unfortunate the DC connection issues happened. Hopefully they won't happen in their further games. I think that they could actually they've clearly got teamwork between the five of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
game one was very close.
I would be very surprised if they take the group relegation spot.
Is there a group relegation spot?
So yes,
There
there's
is one.
there's
There
nine
is.
there's 9 teams in each group. Bottom team drops out of group at the end. Top 4 go upper bracket, and then 5th to 8 go lower bracket.
I believe there is a chance for us to drop out, for Too Hot for Dota to drop out. Hold on, let me find the Monte Carlo pinned message.
Oh yeah, from
1.46%
Duckman.
chance.
There is a 1.46% chance that we drop out.
I
18 days.
somehow doubt it.
Wait, we don't have a standing stable this time, right?
Not on this stream.
It's on the website. It's on the website.
I do have
No,
access to one, but I don't have a scene set up for it in OBS, unfortunately.
No, we have like we have group 1, group A, group B, who plays who, and then we
If
have
you scroll
the
down.
no, but there's no like standing
But
stable.
overall standing, I get,
Yeah.
I get what you mean. Yeah, something to talk about to Nutkin, I guess, or anyone else who maintains that. But yeah, this was great. I had a great time.
It was a great time.
This is a great game.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Right.
a wonderful first
I
game.
I will clip what I said about the first game, because that could be used in a trailer.
I already clipped it.
that-
I already clipped it. Don't you worry. I clipped it when it happened.
Shall we find out? Actually, just before we go, because I'm gonna let's end it on a high note. Let's find out what Ron thought about that game.
Oh yes.
Some people may say that game was Pog, and I thought it was dog.
He's
How
wearing
could
something
you
different.
say such a thing, Ron? How could you say that about that game too? Oh man,
I'm handing it to Ron. It was dog.
it was dog.
We all know it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Game 1 was Pog.
yeah. But come on, let's bounce back. George Fourman and Grill. You've got another series coming up, I believe.
Yeah.
That you are playing
Who's their next game?
So
George Foreman.
George Foreman and Grill. They
Goon
still have to
Fellas
play
on
against
Friday.
Goonfellas on Friday. Who is on that one?
That's
Super.
tomorrow.
Super duper noob.
Nice.
Not-
What games am I on?
Right, it's tomorrow, right? Goonfellas.
I'm doing.
You're watching ours.
Friday is
against,
tomorrow. I have
Stinkies,
forgotten what day
I
it
think.
is. Apologies
Yeah.
there.
Oh, okay. So I'm doing. So we'll be back tomorrow on this stream with Wogan's Wizards versus the Billionaires at 9.
Oh my goodness.
Another
That's
good
an
game.
exciting one. That's exciting.
Amazing.
Saturday, we of course have the amazing Too Hot for Dota versus
Oh.
Stinky's Holy
That's
Warriors
us.
at
That's
7
us.
o'clock. And then we're back again for a 4th time. And I said to Nutkin, if I try and take more than 4 series, physically stop me. We're back again on Sunday with what we do. What am I covering on Sunday? I'm covering
don't have
Goon
anything.
versus Granny's Cookies at
Oh, you
7
had, yeah.
o'clock on
Granny's
Sunday.
Cookies. What a series that will be.
And I'm looking forward to it. I believe that Toffee is joining me on all 3 of these casts.
Oh, that's exciting. I would love to hear from Toffee
Good
about
luck
the
with
game.
that.
We'll
Yeah,
have
jeez.
I'll do a sneak peek of the Red and Toffee panel.
Oh,
There it is.
sneak
Enjoy.
Really needs to.
Oh, it looks so good.
Right, we're going to end the stream there. Yep, come back tomorrow. We have
What's the pleasure?
incredible Dota. We have, 9 o'clock late series tomorrow. Wogan's Wizards versus the Billionaires. Thanks everyone for watching. Peace.
peace.
Bye bye.